Well, you know what they say? We're ready. Holy fuck, that's not good. Oh geez, that's okay. So let's see if I can correct that just a little bit. Okay, sleep motion and forward, bring that back just a smidge. Okay, that's a little better. So hi, welcome everyone. Holy smokes, there's a lot of you. Earth, it's yes, hi. Luke, cheeky Luke, thank you so much for joining Earth. What's Okay, so this is fine. So we just need to turn that down a little bit. Hi, welcome to another disaster, also known as Primrose's Stream, also known as the Furry Running Club of miscellaneous disaster and screwed upness, because it's been a little while and nothing works. I had to reset VC Face like 4 times in a desperate attempt to try to get it just not to do this shuttery thing. It's not perfect, but let's see here. So if I get rid of that and then I go and no, that's so if I go and I not quite so okay, that's a little no, it's up there's okay, up there we go. Okay, maybe I'm not quite so my snoot so far in the air. You don't need to look up my nose. Well, also that stupid plob. So hi Luke, hi Riser, Earth, my great love, my Dirk, Earth. I will see you soon. Earth, god dang it, starting me off having to do a sub message. Earth, thank you. Earth, Moon, thank you for joining. Earth, yes. Hi, Cheat Luke. It's been a little chaotic recently. Things have never worked, so I tried doing the factory reset on VC Face, which means I lost everything. So things are a bit fucky right now, but we'll make it work. We'll do it the best we can. But I first had oops, no, that's not what where to I forgot to put up the show notes. That is definitely an oopsie. I should be fired. I really this is Earth. This is I did any of you miss me while I was gone for a week? If you did, I'm sorry, because that was a bad idea. This is just Earth. It's just utter, complete, and flipping chaos the entire fucking time. I just Earth. But Riser, my great love, my sweet Dirk, thank you so much. Well, thank you. The ads are once again gone for you now. Well done. You accumulate channel points faster, but I think you have for a while, 4 months. Hecky, goodness gracious. And there are a few things you can use them on now. Actually, a few more, although everything's turned off right now, though. So we'll get to the reason for that in just a little bit. But what I really want to just offer is my gratitude. And I think I put a space in my document now, so it's complaining. I do not do this to support myself, but because I enjoy speaking with all of you. And your generosity in supporting me anyway really means a lot to me. Thank you so much, my love. Earth, it's going to be so enjoyable to see you in a couple days and go to Las Vegas FurCon. I've got Astral, although he's not right behind me. I'm starting to wonder if he was the tracking fuck up between him and me. Him being on the couch immediately behind me may have been causing VC Face to flip out. So I'm starting to wonder if that's the case. So he's on a call with somebody else. So I kicked him out, but in a very nice way. Homeo, hi, hello, love. It's good. Holy smokes, there's a lot of you in there. Haru, I love. Thank you for being here as always. Pillar of the stream. Would not be surprised, Astral. You know, Dirk, it's baling wire and duct tape. Baling wire and duct tape. It's not even the good duct tape, the speed tape that they use on airplanes. It's that cheap crap that's holding this stream together, and everything else. Streaming is fucking borkified. Earth. Oh, hi, Prim. I thought I spelled success and elegance. Well, that obviously is not me, my great love. Fool, it's a pleasure to see you again. And wow, there's a lot of you. Earth, this is incredible. This is Earth. This is great. I came here from the Blue Sky link and the stream wasn't live yet. I know. I'm sorry. I meant to go start. And it's like, oh God, I'm 25 minutes later. This is horrific. There were problems. There was technical Earth. This was very, very bad. I actually have exclamation point pet as a command. So it is me. I have spoken. My wife liked to use that term. It's like, it's the most ridiculous thing. It's like, say whatever. It's like, I have spoken. It's like, obviously that settles that. There's no more discussion allowed for that. But Earth, I've taken over your coin room. This is fine. Don't whatever you do, don't spend the coins on anything. Most of them aren't worth anything, so they're not going to get you anywhere. So, Earth, unless you have to go ahead to like friggin' East Germany, which doesn't exist anymore. So good luck with that, Earth. I thank you all for being here and for putting up with me. I owe you all an apology and an explanation. So you're a wolf. I have spoken. This I will agree to, Homeo. You are a dog. You are a very cuddly dog. You are a sweet dog. You make the best cuddle piles. Holy smokes. When you show up in VR, it's just, oh man, it's wonderful. I love cuddle piles. Cuddle piles at cons, even better. Very, very good. Very good. So anyway, I have spoken this. So anyway, why was I gone? What happened? Well, last Sunday, so not last Sunday, so not just a few days ago, but so that would be Sunday. Let me look at a calendar here. So that would be Sunday the 6th. I was just sitting here getting ready. I was actually going to head. I wasn't going to go to the gym because it's not open on Sunday. What was I going to do? I can't remember, but I was going to cook. I was going to do my cooking, which I have done this past weekend. And then I just happened to look at a Discord that I almost never look at because I have too many. I need to experience cuddles. Luke, cuddles are the best, especially cuddle piles at FurCons. I was on the bottom level of a 3-layer cuddle pile at MFF with a bunch of furs I had met like an hour ago for T-Furs tea time. And he said, okay, it's cuddle time. I'm like, what? Oh, this is great. So there were like a dozen of us piled on the bed. It was heaven. Oh, it was glorious. It was a bunch of furs, me and my tail. My tail occupies almost as much space as a small fur. But it's great. It's great. So the Sunday the 6th, I looked at this Discord, which is the remnant of a very old IRC channel that I was first on in the late 90s. This is very, very old. And pardon me a moment, really indelicate here. Yeah. And I saw something very bad. So this was approximately 2 p.m. At 5 a.m. the following morning, I got on an airplane. So we're going to be, can I be squished under the weight of those, please? Yes, you can. Just go to cons. There will be cuddle piles. So I apologize for my absence. I will, how much longer do we have on the ad? 15 minutes. That's more than enough time. So unfortunately, we have to strike a bit of a somber note for a little while. So I'm going to just do some quick changes here. So that's good. So let me see here. Switch over to, where the heck is it? There we go. So yeah, I'm sorry. Most of the redeems are disabled right now. And there's a good reason for that. There's something quite unfortunate that I have to say. So the normal course of a eulogy is to speak in detail about the life of the person who has died. This is how things went at the graveyard service, with families sharing memories, both funny and poignant, to invoke the goodness and kindness of such an amazing life, now lost. Stealing her own car, a wild one, if there ever was, sneaking out of her own apartment with her roommate while nobody was actually there to stop them, but just for the thrill of it, and other wonderful memories I never knew until that day. But for all of you, the furs I love, the furs I know, the furs I speak to, and others who may have stumbled upon me for whatever reason and were not dissuaded by the streamer being a wolf, this will be different. For none of you knew White Tiger Darkon, and now none of you will. And for that, you're all bereft. I do not remember when I first met White Tiger. I knew she was the wife of the eternally logged in admin of a succession of furry IRC servers and little else. These were some of my very first forays into the fandom back in the late 90s, before many of you were even born. Many details have been lost to the mists of time, but the one thing I will always remember is her gentle kindness. In a channel entirely populated by males, she stuck out as one of the very few women. This in an age when girl was an acronym standing for guy in real life. Yes, I am keenly aware of the irony of that, given my own cowardly history. She was just always there. Like so many of us in those days, we simply existed in this channel. Coming and going, yes, but it was our home. Our refuge from a world which did not understand us in so many ways, and to which we did not feel we belonged. And she never, ever had an unkind word to say to anyone. She spoke to this terrified young fox fur, utterly lost in discovering himself, and was just gentle. This, of course, was me. No, there was never even a hint of anything, and I would have been mortified to even try. She did make the classic IRC error, the dreaded wrong window, once, and started nibbling on my neck, thinking I was her beloved platinum dragon. But I quickly told her that while I was not unhappy about this turn of events, she needed to be aware of who she was speaking to and chewing on. For she was, in many ways, a mother to so many of us. Kind, welcoming, gentle force who would simply be there and understand us as we tried to figure out who we were. Went through the trials and tribulations of life, burdened by the incredible weight of being different in so many ways. Tried to support one another, fell in love with one another, even married one another. For this was the same channel where I met my wife. They knew one another far before I was even a thing. And the greatest compliment I can imagine is to say that White Tiger was a lot like Kiss. After I'd got what I wanted out of the fandom and retreated from it substantially, I did meet her and her husband on several occasions. Her family lived in the same state where I was and still remain, and we all met for dinner as they drove through to see them. And then we went to the signing of the book that she had authored with her sister. They were in costume as characters from this novel that I have never read. Romantasy, which may not have even been a term back then, was not my genre, but I should read it anyway. And she was there, still, when I finally returned to the fold as a wolf. So many years after Kess had died. I missed so much of her life in those years. The daughter I met as a baby is now in high school. How the years pass by, regardless of our readiness for them or not. She never once spoke of her faith, which was such an overwhelming part of her life outside of the fandom. Instead, she simply demonstrated the same goodness which pulled me back into the faith of my childhood when I saw there could be something good in this world as demonstrated by my wife. That is a faith I have lost once again, but it is no fault of either of these women who were so strong in their own and would never even dream of looking down upon someone for being different, for loving who they wanted, for being who they wanted to be. I'm immensely grateful that she, with her husband, was able to join my first VR chat meetup in February, albeit for a brief time. I got a few minutes to speak with her. A vastly insufficient time to catch up after so many long years with so many vast changes. But at least it was something. I almost never look at the Discord server, which now houses the remnants of that long ago IRC channel, titled simply Pound Furry. Get your minds out of the gutter. IRC uses Octothorpe signs for channels. I have so many Discord servers and can never keep up. But for some reason I will never know, I looked on Sunday the 6th to discover to my complete shock that she had died just the day before. Suffering from a long illness which greatly constrained her life, she had been in such pain when we spoke, yet she never complained. On Thursday the 10th, I carried the flag for all those furries, still in the server or long gone, standing on the grass of that cemetery with all of her large family and all of his, under the enormous horizon to horizon sky of the Midwest. We laid White Tiger to rest. The only thing I could think to do was to quietly stand by her casket for a time, alone, and express my hope that she was now with Kess. My own faith has always lacked, but in this I will believe. For if two wonderful furs deserve to be together in joy, it is they. At that meetup in February, I purposely kept them away from the mass of other furs, intercepting them in the hallway of that rain dome world we used. We are a sussy bunch, and so much has changed about who I love and call partners. And they could not stay long. I felt secure in the knowledge that I would get more time to explain everything which had happened. Everything I had found out about myself. Everything I had done. How I was not still utterly destroyed by Kess's death, but had created a new life. I thought I would have time to sit quietly with her, or both of them, and explain it all. And now I will never get the chance. Requiet and pace, White Tiger. This world is far lessened by your going. And now to Tarasha falls the same awesome responsibility which has befallen me. To carry forward her legacy as best he can. To ensure that light that she was will not simply go out. And to somehow try to show others just how incredible she was. I'll always miss you. I'm so sorry we never got that time. Forgive me, I need a moment. Helps if I unmute the microphone. That would be good. And let's switch. Nope, not that. That's what I need to turn down. I swear to hecky. I just oh. Huh. It's a good thing that Fark. Okay, there we go. Hecky. Okay, am I back? Am I live? Is there anybody still here? Did I manage to drive? There's a few of you floating around. This I don't know why. This is Earth. There's so many better options. Thank you, Earth. Earth. Sorry for the extended break. There's a few things I had to take care of there. Earth. Nice heavy and astral here. Earth. Yeah. So anyway, let's see here. Close that down. That's good. Okay. So, yeah, is it a complete fucking disaster? Yes, it very well might be. It very well might. Did anybody redeem anything, by the way? Oh, right. Ha. Yeah, that's so, what has happened? So there we go. And then, okay, so we need to, turn on a whole bunch of stuff. Now, I don't know if you have to refresh your browser. Okay. All right. All of the redeems are back on. So, I don't know if you have to refresh your browser in order for it to work again, but it's supposedly they're back on. So you should be able to do stuff and all that, and that's okay. So now, Steam and Play and Earth is very much with the Earth. Now game capture hopefully will work correctly. Earth, I swear to hecky, I'm gonna lose my mind. Earth. So thank you, Haru. Earth. That was tough. that was tough. That hurt to write. It took 3 days to write that. But that was nothing compared to reading it. Holy heck. Earth. I mean, I've eulogized people twice on stream. Oh, let's mute the game capture, which is working. That is good. And it worked. Yay. Okay. So, okay, Earth. Erglevisk, welcome back. Hello, Earth. So, obviously the redeems are working again. That's good. Earth. So let's see here. So kill that, flip over that, and Spotify and advance and pause, and there we go. And Earth. And hi. Welcome everybody to the less somber part of Primrose's. Oh, I need to not cover the ad timer. Yeah, did I get anything done in that week? Oh fuck no. No, I did lift a couple times, which was nice. I couldn't run. Bringing my suit and the fancy shoes and all that precluded bringing all my running stuff, so I missed all that. But my coach is like, "Don't worry about it. You're fine. So those numbers back on the running screen haven't really changed much at all. I've probably covered like 7 miles since we last spoke. Earth. So continue. As pretty as that is, let's look at it. Okay, so anyway, so let's go to here and let's pause it for just a little bit here. So before I forget, which is distinctly possible because Lord knows I have a mind like a steel trap, rusted shut. This will be the last stream for this week because Essel and I will be departing for Las Vegas FurCon on Thursday. And in Las Vegas, of all places. So I will be there until Tuesday. So there will be no stream this Thursday. I'm sorry that there were no streams last week, but for obvious reasons, I was away. So that did not happen. Originally, the funeral was scheduled for Tuesday, and then that got pushed to Thursday because this is a horrible experience, obviously for many reasons, but one of the most annoying is that you have to make these decisions involving lots of money on no notice while you're having the worst time of your entire life. So it's not fun. know. So obviously things got a little fucky-wucky, but we got it done. It was all good. I got back on Friday and then managed to catch up this weekend. And I did get that cooking done, by the way. There's a picture in the Discord. So we will be together tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything next Tuesday. I don't know when I'm going to be back. I don't know exactly when I have to drive back. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe. I would like to do something next Tuesday, but no promises, everybody. Earth. Okay. All right. All right. Focus, Wolf. Focus. If you're public, all 4 of them. Hey, that's better than I expected would stick around. Earth are demanding and want the Earth, and well, we all want the Earth, don't we? So, all right. So I have a long list of stuff that is drive engine 3AU per second, warp speed. Yes. So I think we may have, because we can do green science now, because that's what we did last time. How I mine for fish. I forget all this stuff. So I think we're good there. Now we're working on cosmic exploration for the entire system. You make some noises. Luke, have you watched me before? I'm a noisy wolf. You should hear me in the rocket. Holy heck. Anyway, moving on. So I think we're good there. So yes, I mean, I also could have verified that yes, we are producing green science because we have these 2 monstrously large towers producing green science, and it's not moving fast, but it's going as fast as we can. We are sadly lacking in the quantum chips, which are stricken for resources, namely for the combiner plates, which are not all of these machines working together. Oh, these things take a while. Hecky. So we have a lot of these machines, and they're going to, so these crystals, and that the titanium glass, which we have plenty, and Casimir crystals. Okay. So right here, it would be good to spray. A good boy is what I am. Correct. I am a very good boy, love. Thank you, Earth. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Now, let's see here. So this is the house. This tower is conveniently empty. That's useful. So what we're going to do here is we're going to request some proliferator. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this down a lot because we don't need a ton. We're going to demand, and it's going to come in because proliferator we have a lot. And then we're going to take a couple sprayers. Can I drop a sprayer on, or do I have to cut the Earth? Oh yeah, we're going to do launch silos today. Yeah, if we get to that, that would be a miracle. Let's see here. Quantum. God, there's so much stuff we need to build. This is Earth. This is the Earth. So logistics. Yes, spray coater. Okay, so click and click, and voila. Now they need power. We'll get to that in a second, but the first thing I need to do is I need to get them loaded up with some juice. So let's go out here, spray, and then go this way, and then go up. And now at a higher level, we can just come here, and we can go straight in there, and then pick. There we go. Aha! There we go. We are now sufficiently juiced. Now, in order to apply the juice, give these power, and voila! Earth. I have to start getting ready. Thank you for stream Prim. It's always lovely to be here. I understand you've got that event you're going to, Haru. Thank you for being here, albeit for the sad portion of the evening. But have a good time. I hope you have a good time, and be safe. Earth. Thank you for joining me for as long as you can, love. Earth. I had someone enter my Telegram DM, and what they told me kind of took me by surprise. Oh? Earth. Hopefully it was something good. Hopefully it wasn't Also, I mean, hopefully it wasn't spam Telegram. That's apparently a thing. Not only do they do that on the Discords, which is lovely, but they do it in the Telegrams as well. Okay, so we are sprayifying these Casimir crystals and things. So we will, now these, okay, so this is the field things are, yes, it's sort of a tail. We need to produce more. Now these machines, when they have extra products, yes, we want that. So proliferator effect, yes. So this one is not everything else because it hasn't gone through the non-proliferated stuff. So extra products is what we want, so we'll get a little better rate. That's probably about the best we're gonna get. Heck with it. So there was something very good if a friend who reacted to what I posted on the Telegram group. Mine? Or was that Tetsu's? Anyway, so we need to start building some of these fancy new things that we've researched that we haven't actually done anything with. First is these satellite substations, which are very nice. Setsu's. Oh, excellent. Oh, Setsu's is a big one. So it takes the fancy towers, supermagnetic rings, we've got those, and then frame materials. We've got those too. I think those are on the network.
Upgrade complete.
Ah. Oh, this is a big one. View ore reserves and detailed rare ores of all planetary systems. You can now view the details of rare ores and all reserves across all planetary systems. An intergalactic industrial empire is taking shape. So that's a little ambitious. That's not quite. It's intragalactic, interstellar industrial empire is taking shape. I mean, we can go between stars. We're not going between galaxies. That's a little bit farther. That takes some much higher degrees of C. So, Setsu's a good dude, but so are you. Oh, thank you. Earth, I am the good boy. Earth. So, all right. So these. Let's just start building these things one at a time. So, do I have the frameworks on the network? Yes, I do. We are supplying them in large quantities from this unnamed tower, which is building from it. Oh, that's because it builds the frames. I'm good. So we need. So the main factory. Where the heck is that? Wow, this planet is big. So So where the heck? No, we've got all these subsidiary factories. Okay, it's back over here. Okay, so, all right, so that's the power ring. Although most of our power isn't even coming from the Dyson swarm anymore. It's coming from this block of fusion plants because fusion produces a lot of juice. Okay, so we're manufacturing. So I know we're making the small power poles way over here in the beginning. Yep. Now they're getting transported somewhere to be manufactured into the big power poles, which, if we can find where that is, that would be great. This could be, oh, they're right there. Okay, so that's the big power. Okay, so there's a little space right here. I wonder if we can make this work. So what do we need? We need for these satellites, well, small power poles we've got. So the big power poles, excuse me, we've got the supermagnetic rings and the frame materials. It would be, wait, no, this is an interstellar tower. That's kind of important, so we're not going to monkey with this, but it would down. There we go. By the way, how am I doing? Oh god, yeah, this is deuterium fuel cells. They last forever. So it would. Okay, so I got the power core. I got that. So it's going in. It's going out. So I need supermagnetic rings, which we can get. Supermagnetic rings we have on the distributor logistics. I think. Yes. Why did that operation fail? I don't know. Well, just take those and put it there, and I guess stick it in my inventory for lack of a better earth. This is annoying. So anyway, so Supermagnetic rings we got on the super network. So I just need a manufacturing machine. Not a Mark III. That's later. Mark II. And it's going to build... Is this a building? I guess it's a building. Yeah, it's the satellite substation. So it needs the... needs these things. Alright, it's got that. Now it needs the supermagnetic rings. So... Ooh, did I leave enough room? Was I a smart wolf? Oop, no, I was not. I was not a smart wolf. So... we're going to get all those power towers back. So what we're going to do is we're going to be smarter about this. We're going to... we're going to put the oldie box, and we're going to use it to get a stack, 2 stacks of supermagnetic rings. Transportation, logistics, then we need bots. There's bots. No filter specified. Don't worry, I gotcha. Supermagnetic rings. Quest. Bingo! Here they come. Okay. That's good. Alright, so we got supermagnetic rings. Et voila! There they are. Alright, so we got that. Now we need the frame parts. So it would be utterly obscene. Shit. It doesn't fit. Okay. Okay. Oh, over here. We'll put it over here. It would be utterly ridiculous to slap down a tower just for the purpose of that would I mean, why would anyone do such a ridiculous thing as to put a huge giant space elevator down just for the purpose of loading in frame materials for one particular thing that isn't going to be used in great detail, but yeah, we're doing it anyway. So we'll bring in a few of these, and we will demand, and they will come, and voila! So we will have the frame. Whoops. Now I need to get a belt from there to there. I stuffed it in here in the gap, making it difficult on myself. And you know what? Where are we going anyway? So, all right. So this thing, once again, is producing satellite substations, wide area distribution facility capable of transmitting power over a longer range, thereby enabling broader coverage. So it's just a bigger tower. So that's always useful. So some logistics here. All right, I didn't put it that far away. And supermagnetic ring. Okay. Now I need to leave room for the inevitable box. Now, okay. This is going to be interesting. There's multiple levels here already. Okay, this... This is Earth. Ow. Yeah, those go through there. Those go through there. I think... Yeah. Hang on. No. Ah, screw it. We ball it. Alright, so we come out here. We're just going to shoot the gap, and we're just going to angle it across there because the heck with it. So we're going to come out here, and we're going to do frame materials, and we're going to go to here, then we're going to up, because, and then we're going to shoot the gap here, and here, and get high enough to cross over this. Okay, that's good. Now, down, and put it right there. Hey, it worked. It might not be pretty, but it gets... Okay, now did I leave enough room for the inevitable box? And the answer to that is no. The answer to that is no, of course, because there's yeah, we need to bend this belt a little, so we're going to now do not chain delete or there will be tears. 5. Okay, so I have more junk in my inventory now, so we need another box. And we're going to just put it right there, and we only need a couple stacks of these things. Just 2. Okay. Now we have output. Oh, hey, it's building. Now I just need to reconnect that belt. We're good to go.
Mineral depleted.
Thank you. Mineral depleted. Ah, it's functional again. Now some of this crap that I picked up in this process from refuculating things, so we can put all of those in there. The frames, we can put all of those in there. Oh, towers. I have excess towers. I'll put those in there. Okay, so now, hey, we have satellite substations. We don't have many of them, but we have some of them. So let's see, how good are these things? So if I go in here to power the satellite system, and it oh wow, that's a big radius. That's chunky. Now of course the difficulty comes in the fact that it's got this big base, but oh wow, whoa, that's cool. Look at that. That's
Upgrade complete.
that's pretty nifty. Mecha core level 5, plus 1.6 gigajoules core energy. You see that core energy has doubled. This is good. This will be better for interstellar travel. Durability, laser weapon range doesn't apply, but this is good. You increase the durability and energy capacity of the mecha. Excellent. So now we will slowly gain more power. So these things are fat. That's good. So we're going to take that away, and but we now have them for future use. So okay, next on the agenda. Let's see here. So we're making mini fusion power plants already. We're energy exchangers, radio receivers. We got. Let's do it. Upgrade all these assembly machines. So this is going to be interesting. Earth. So they require particle broadbands, which we use for the science. We are producing those already. We're going to strip them out of the process there. And quantum chips, which we are already producing, which aren't producing very fast, but we'll just strip a few off for uses of upgrading to a faster assembly machine. And a faster assembly machine will produce more quantum chips, which is this is all very circular, which means we'll get more of these things. So okay, so this is good. So first thing we need to do is we need to check, are the quantum chips on the network already? Was I a smart wolf? And the answer to that is yes. They're on in a tower. Now where are the tier 2 manufacturing? Ooh, right there, right by the tower. That's, oh yeah, I can just run a belt right across here. So we could put particle broadbands in this tower. Let's do that. Wait, was that the quantum chips or particle broadbands? That was quantum chips. So we don't have many, but green science graviton lens reduction. Okay, so supplying a few quantum chips. Bring that up, and it's, yeah, there's not a lot, but it's something. So this is going to demand some quantum chips, and not a ton. Let's not murder our entire friggin' supply chain here. We just did Earth. Okay, so that's good. And now the third item I need for tier 3 assembly machine. This space square is there. Tier 4 requires the particle broadbands. Now the particle broadbands, I don't know if I have those anywhere. Broadband, no. Okay, so those are, where are those utilized? Those are utilized to make one of the sciences. So we have to find that science production. It's utilized to make the purple science. So where the purple science is, we will find the particle broadbands. So now we will use the very scientific method of determining the appropriate science application by looking and seeing if there is any tower producing purple science. So that's the green science towers. Now, where the heck is the purple tower? So, what's this? This is a gun emplacement. That does not help us. This is where, there they are. There they are. Okay, so where the heck is this? So this is all the way on the other side of the planet. So that moved really fast. So I think we might have too many towers. I think there might be too many towers. I know this is akin to speaking heresy when it comes to Dyson Sphere program, but I'm starting to get the feeling that there might be. Okay, there's that gun in place when we saw. Aha! I think maybe. Where is that? Nope. What the heck is this? Oh, this is. I don't even know what this is making. Oh, this is making just normal chips. Where the heck are the purple signs? Okay. All right. So we got lost. This is a very typical situation. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, we're headed. You know, we probably went the wrong way around. We probably went the long way around the planet. That's yeah. Okay, there it is. There's the purple tower. That's the purple tower. So, all right. Now somewhere in there's the particle broadbands. Now the particle broadbands. I need to strip a few of these off and shove it in a tower. And we've got several. Unlock universe matrix. Oh my god, it wants me to produce a universe matrix. Okay, this one is full. That's not helpful. How about this one? Does this one have any space? This one is also full. That is also not full. So, so let's see here. What is this? This is input or output. This is a production of. What the heck is this line here doing? So that's the output. It goes right here. What is it doing? What is that's more output. That's more output. That's only half. So they combine through here and then they get fed into, where do they go? That's an output. Oh, they go straight into, this is the output. This is the output. Okay. So let's just build a distributor network. So we just need a box. Let's take a little boxy box. Shove that there. And then just limit it down to not that many. And just take a sorter. Strip those off. There we go. Alright, so that'll, and then we slap a distributor on top of this sucker, and we give it some pots. Maybe it's really legend for pots. I have sufficient. Box, don't provide other distributors. Okay, this is good. Now that is on the line. Now, where to F is the factory. It is. Is that it? Yeah, it's right there. I went all the way around the planet the wrong way. I'm not a smart wolf. That's our no fuel. This is not good. Why? That's because we have one machine desperately producing deuterium rods that is supplying the power demands of the entire fucking planet. Come on, mouse. That is, oh, this is good. 100% efficiency for now, but this, aren't I producing deuterium fuel rods somewhere else? Yes, I'm easily distracted. Stop it. Perf. Strange matter. No. Deuterium fuel rods. Where the fuck are they? No. It's not a building, is it? It's, nope. There it is. No. They are on the tower system. Great. They're being produced in Pentake 2. What the heck? Supply. Why? This is local supply, remote demand. Oh, right. This is to power the whole system on the other planet. This is supply. Deuterium fuel rod production is. Oh, there's no fucking deuterium. We have. Okay. Let's fix the thing we were doing before we fix the next problem, because once again, we're out of fucking deuterium. Earth. And we're gonna Earth. Okay, so anyway, the manufacturing machines here for, okay, so we're bringing in the quantum chips. We've got the distributor. So in order to make the level 3 assembly machines, we've got the level 2s. They're right there. We've got the particle broadbands. They're a distributed network, and we've got the quantum chips, which is in this tower right here. So this is good. So we just need to, I'm just going to slap, not too far out. Let's put it too close. And you got to get those boxes. I think this will work. Yeah, so I'll put it there. Giggles. This monstrous thing. There. That'll supply ya. That'll supply flipping everything. Okay, so this is making assembly machines Mark 3. Now it needs assembly machine Mark 2, which is out of this box right here. So we run a belt. Oh, my neck. Ah. Well, first, let's the belt out of here with quantum chips. Just dead in it right there. Yeah. And then file sorter this. There we go. Now we need another belt. There. And file sorter this in and this out. There we go. That's the level 2 machines. All right, next the particle broadband. So it's 2 boxes in close proximity here. So let's make sure we get this right. So put 1 there and 1 there. Can we angle from this one? I think so. That's what that is. Yes. This output box and this we don't need. So we'll do that. So that's the output, and then this is the input. By the way, check and poke me to bug prim. Oh, this is, oh, and I forgot the damn Earth. Yes, we have sort of an impromptu redeem, which is the random Durg attack. Although it might screw up the tracking, which of course is extra amusing when that happens, and then the hilarity ensues. Earth. I was a little angry before that it wasn't working too well. So we need the particle broadbands. So we need to slap the distributor here. You're a menace, Durg. Love you. Earth. Okay, operation failed. Yes. Random filter. Particle broadbands. West, one available route. Here they come. Now we will produce the level 3 assembly machines, which we're going to need a few. So this, that is a very nice power distribution system. Is that orbital that high? That's incredible. So eventually, up here to come, and then it feeds particle broadband in, which then gets dumped into the manufacturing machine, which then produces a better version of itself. And the first manufacturing machine that's going to get upgraded is itself. This is a momentous occasion. So slap one in there, and then we go to the oldie upgradey. And congratulations. It's why do I have 51 of them? Oh, I have a lot of them on hand because I had them for building purposes. So I need to take all of my level 2 manufacturing machines, which I do not need that anymore, and I need to actually no, I need to put this back. I need to put a level 2 manufacturing machine. Don't provide. I want to collect all of them. Get them out of here. Enter. There we go. Now they are gone. Now they are here, and they will be reborn to be a new, bright and beautiful blue manufacturing machine, of which we don't have a lot, but we will be steadily producing them. and we are now good to go. So, with this in mind, we can now go on an upgrading frenzy. And we've already run out. And here they come to collect the level 2 manufacturing machines. And I want to provide the level 3. I have been provided with a croissant and a death by chocolate cupcake. This oh man, I could get used to this. I have stream. I can't hear you over the headphones. I'm sorry, love. Earth. Num.
I said, of course you can, because I'm doing all the work.
And wow, thank you, Earth. I'm a good boy.
A very good boy, and I love you for it.
I love you too, Earth. It's so nice having partners actually here. God, I wish I had that more often. Earth. Oh, this is good. Hecky. This is. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, num. Wow, that's rich. Okay. Snack break. So, we're going to specify the level 3 manufacturing machine. We're going to provide 50. All right. Now, it does not have a distributor network, so we'll fix that. I'm going to need more bots in a second here. Yeah, I'm swiftly running out of bots. Okay. There we go. Now we have any manufacturing machines there. They're in our inventory. Why do they end up there? I do not know. There's 1,000 there. That's whatever. Okay, so I have 50 of them. This is good. This is good. So now we can resume going our upgrading frenzy to increase the productivity of the factory system here. And I think I just ran out. All right, so we just give it a little bit, and all of the Mark IIs will be pulled away. And do we have any more Mark IIIs? Well, there's 8. It's doing its thing. It's like, come on, boss, give me a flipping second here. There's probably, I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000 manufacturing things on this planet. So it's 22 and a half a minute. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Num. Croissant. This is not high quality stream. I know. I'm sorry. All right. So let's see here. Can I? Okay. So I can fix the deuterium problem. Is there anything still to fix over here? Lack of replacing item. Get them out of there, and now I can upgrade the stupid thing. Why does it do that? Hello? There we go. All right, so this is good. This will help. So, now we fixed that. Now the next thing, there's pretty much quantum everything now, I think. planes. Oh, mechanical frame level 8. 2 meters per second mecha movement speed. Mecha is faster. It pretty quick. Yeah, I have to say it's actually it moved pretty quickly. This is good. Okay, we're actually making progress here. So, plane smelters are nice, but they require unipolar magnets, which is a rare material that we don't have access to. So why don't we get access to it? Because now the question is, can I? The radius. How far do these distance vessels go? Let's solve that. Oh, deuterium. Where the hark is all of our deuterium? Why again do we have a deuterium issue? So on SOC 2, there's a goodly amount. Why am I demand of deuterium? That's hydrogen, but why? So there's. All right, so let's charging as fast as it can. This is on Lambda Messier, so so there's it's too far. Oh, there's a lot of hydrogen in transit. There's just not enough ships. Fire ice in transit. Okay, that's fire ice is a interstellar tower. Where the hark is this thing? It's right there. Let's go over there and let's have a look here. Thank you, LVFC. I am the good boy. Okay, so fire ice processing here. There's no fire ice. What the F? Oh, okay, so it's... Why isn't it bringing in fire ice, which is right there? I have 0 of 10. Why do I have no ships? Oh, they're all in transit. That's why. I mean, if I try to put more, do I have any ships in my inventory? I do. Okay, so I try to... Interstellar distance vessels is full.
You're such a good boy.
Well, those work now. Those, thanks, Tool. Earth. Okay, that hit hard. Earth. So that has now been fixed. So there you can play. It's a random selection. There's only 3 of them right now. I need more, but they first calling me a good boy, and I am a good boy. Thank you very much. So we've got. Problem is these ships are not that fast, which means we need more of them. Which means so we've got. So this is local supply, remote demand. We're going to do local demand, but there's no other local supply. But the way we get more ships to bring in this ship, yes, you are. Thank you very much, Luker. Is we slap down another tower. So we've got lots and lots of power. So we just go over here to L random place and thunk. Drop ourselves another tower. How? That would be irrational to build 2 towers and then link them with the satellite substation so they charge up, and then they drag in lots of energy, and we drop some bots in there, and we drop some logistics vessels in there, and then we want to remote demand fire ice, and we have more vessels to go get the stupid fire ice. And now we're also, with those vessels, we're going to, oh, that's a lot of fire ice. That's what we want to see. And then we're also going to bring in deuterium. We're going to remote demand the deuterium, which is not as much, but this one we're also going to, before we do that, we need to give it more bots and more ships and, oh shit, warpers. So the first thing we do is we warper local demand. Not that many. Easy. And so this one also brings in warpers. Right. That's not why it's going far away. Not that many. Local demand. Okay, we're bringing some more warpers. Now we can actually go a long way So this is okay. So that's a metric honkload of fire ice, which is now being gone over to the processing works. So this is so we've got the so now we're going to bring in deuterium, and we're going to remote demand, and so that's good. Now there's not a lot of deuterium being supplied, so this is bringing in tons of fire ice, which is good because fire ice gets processed not down to deuterium, but down to shit. What is fire ice processed down to? I can't remember anymore. So fire ice processing, yes, it's fire ice is processed down into graphene and hydrogen. So this is good. So we'll get more. So now we have a lot more fire ice. This is good. We need more deuterium. Why is the deuterium local supply remote demand? Why is it not bringing in deuterium? So if we look at our deuterium network, it's, oh, is there a way to set how full these? Yes. Minimum load of vessels. Let's drop that down. And now they're going to the other star system to acquire. Oh, that's a decent amount of deuterium. Now okay. Now we're yes, because all of these towers on SOC 2, which is a gas giant that we can suck deuterium and hydrogen out of it. Earth. The wheels of industry turn. Boy, does it ever. Earth. So they can't fill them up. But so remote demand. So we've got a decent amount incoming. We just have more ships now. We have a bigger interstellar fleet. We'll consume more warpers, but I need deuterium, damn it. I need a lot more deuterium. Because the fractionators are just, they're not cutting it anymore. They're really, really not cutting it anymore. So we're mining the living crap out of that other planet. And now we can actually, oh yeah, that's that whole inventory of vessels is in the way. And once they come back, they will bring more. They will bring the deuterium and is remote supplied. Now, the deuterium, it is set up and configured correctly. I hope, yes. Unlimited Messia 2. Interplanetary logistics. Demand. Lots of demand. The small fractionation is pathetic. Fire ice processing is that's flying because that's bringing in interstellar, but we needed more ships. So now we, instead of a 10 ship fleet, we have a 30 ship fleet. So we should really name these things. This is excess big power number 1. So this is just, come on, and this is excess big tower number 2, just merely, or 2, right, just merely to get more ships going back and forth, because this is getting ridiculous. We needed more. So supply, demand, right, interstellar, these things are demanding, and yes, we will bring in the deuterium. Okay, this is good. Now, power, we don't have enough. Of course we don't have enough. This is the Earth. So here comes the deuterium, which is now being distributed far and wide to all of these massive uses, because the deuterium vessels are coming in, and it is now charging up as fast as it possibly can, which is not fast enough because Earth. It's Earth. So we have the deuterium, which is going to places where it is needed, and we're getting there. We're just charging these ships because they have to fly interstellar, so it takes a lot of juice. So, all right. So that's a little better off. So hopefully we will start having more of these. Okay, so the entire friggin' network of deuterium fuel plants is now completely down. This one machine, so I need more. Now, the deuterium fuel rod production is produced somewhere else. Fire ice processing, interplanetary logistics. Deuterium, oh, inventory capacity level 6. 2 lines of inventory capacity, 2 more logistics stacks. Stack multiplier. Oh my. Excellent. We have a big inventory. Good, that's good. So the Tyrion fuel rod production, where the heck is that? So it's not supplying, it's right over there. How many machines do I have producing deuterium fuel rods? And what is the bottleneck logistically? It's got the supermagnetic rings, it's got deuterium, it's got the billets and all that. It's just that they need more of them and they need to move faster. So the first thing we can do is we can upgrade these suckers. Not chain, it's area. Okay, that's good. Now we can start getting fancy. Shift click for the so I can extend this. So this gets extended out as far as it can go.
Insufficient materials.
Whoops. I don't need a level 1 sorter. I haven't used those in months. Okay. And then this is also, the supermagnetic rings are also being supplied. And then this is the output of the Tyrion fuel rod. So it runs that way. Okay, now, so shift, click. Oh.
Mineral depleted.
Oh, God. I'm in love. I bet I can just drag it. Oh. Foundation. Oh. And earth. Alright, fine. Black item because it's in here. I will move it out of there. There. And okay. There. Now it's properly situated. Now we shift click this and we drag these over 9 more and it produces all of those connections and it fills in everything very nicely. And now for power, instead of using anything small, we could just, geez, I could probably get almost the entire assemblage with 1 tower. Yep, the whole flipping thing. That's wow. Okay, so it is lacking deuterium. It is of course, we have increased our production of deuterium fuel rods and are now lacking deuterium because Earth. Earth. So the deuterium interstellar, we have brought in all of the deuterium we could possibly get, and this is ridiculous. So fractionation, supplying deuterium. Where the heck is large fractionation? How large is it? That is right over here. Can we expand this? Does it get hydrogen? Is there sufficient hydrogen coming through? So we are not, I don't think we're ever going to be stacking deuterium. I can probably do away with this tower. I don't really think that's going to happen. Earth. And we've got a million sources, so I think we can take down some of these storage facilities. And we can just connect this straight up here. Come on. There we go. So we get a little more deuterium going into the network here. Of course, we have really, really low power because the entire fusion network is completely borkified, which is not good. But these fractionators, which are not running at full capacity, why? What are these? Oh, this is burning the excess. Yeah, this is burning the excess of these graphene, which provides no fuel at all, but is not providing a lot of power. Now, I don't really have excess amounts of graphene, but I wonder how am I on hydrogen? Because supply, demand, or receiving tower, demand, supply. Bio-ice processing is supplying a decent, we're going to switch this over. We're going to switch this over. Instead of burning, because we don't really have a graphene problem anymore, we have, so this is demanding hydrogen, and the hydrogen is now, we have a rather significant amount of hydrogen. So I'm going to switch this output and we're going to burn hydrogen instead. So do not chain delete, Wolf. No. Okay. We're going to output hydrogen. All right, so now we're going to load this up, and this is sort of an emergency stopgap measure, but we're going to power up these thermal plants, which it's a little better. It's a little better. So we go here to power. Ray receivers and mini fusion power plants need to work because Earth. This is yeah, we are consumption demand generation capacity. Oh God, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I need. Okay, so
Mineral depleted.
I wonder, technology. Can I do the thing where we bounce it off the ionosphere yet? Energy circuits, distribution range. This is carrier research speed. Where the heck is that thing where it actually? Oh, maybe that's a technology, you idiot. Satellite power distribution system we have. Furnace spotlight mining. That's for the fancy mining machines. One thing at a time here. So planetary ionosphere utilization we can do. So that's good. Allow ray receiver to consume graviton lens to increase max output power, which means great. We'd have to provide it with graviton lenses. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it, but at least it's something. So we're not, okay, we're doing a little better. So we got a little power coming out here from these thermal plants running off of hydrogen. We're fractionating at a prodigious rate. These things, product overflow of what? Oh, the hydrogen isn't going anywhere. Why is the hydrogen not going anywhere? Hydrogen goes in here and then goes back around. Oh, this tower is full? This is not working. Why is this not working? This is not working because this hydrogen is not going anywhere. Why is this hydrogen not going anywhere? It's going to, oh, these are going as fast as they possibly can, and it's not fast enough because Earth. Oh, I see the problem. Why? That's cut. That's not good. That's, what is this? This is, okay, that's cut. So we're not going to run this into here. We're going to run it into there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now, do not chain delete this or there will be tears. Okay, take this and run it. Come on. There. Now we can flush this excess hydrogen directly into the output here, which will go up in these empty towers, which won't be empty for long. I know, but at least we can get this moving so we can fractionate using these towers and produce more deuterium and maybe desperately get the deuterium works working in order to produce more power in order to keep us going because Earth. Where is that deuterium works again? Iris processing and mineral depleted. I get that. I get that. So we're going to look at deuterium again, and the deuterium fluoride production is back on the other side there. Okay, that way.
Flight mode.
Yeah, with that satellite power station. So we have lots of deuterium fluoride production capacity, and we have very little deuterium in the network because all of our deuterium is being consumed by various things. So virus processing supply deuterium. Fractionation is providing a little. Large fractionation is providing a little. Demands deuterium for strange matter. We need more deuterium. We need. So interstellar logistics, this is supplying as fast as it can. We need another gas giant to harvest for deuterium, dang it. So how are we producing when it comes to those towers? Oh, We're about to have an ad break, so let's take a quick little break. We'll be right back. Everybody chill. So I will start the music. We'll be right back. Try to fix this problem. And switch and I forgot to turn off the game capture audio because I am not good at my job. This is not my job. If this is my job, I should be fired. This is not, I am not. I have a cookie. was I doing? Well, oh, more deuterium. More.
Flight
Where the
mode.
heck is the main factory? Where do I mine for fish? Okay. Okay. Oh, we need the big towers. We need the biggest tower of all. We need the gas suckers. Okay. So how many of these do we have? We have 10. We need a lot more than that. Okay, that's another 10. That's good. I need 30. So they don't need ships. All these do is just provide the source. Now, why that is under manufacturing, let's have a look. So star map. Now, I wonder, is there a filter system?
Mineral depleted.
So scroll out here. Okay, so wow, that's a lot of stars. That's a lot of stars. So we've got stuff in Bentaka, accumulator, sulfuric acid, fire ice, and we have ships going back and forth to the SOC, which has deuterium, which is important. So we have facilities. So you got all the little ships are going back and forth to SOC to grab the deuterium. So all these other places now, North Pole Lock now, back rotation. No track rotation. Is there a filter system in here? No, I think we just have to look. That's too bad. So we look around here. Thineriness. Ooh, it's got quite a lot of deuterium. It's 9 light years away. Now, is there kind of some sort of range on these ships? Let's see. So we go to technology screen. And it offers incur a logistics vessel. Capacity 600. 0.1 light years per second. So it'll take 90 seconds to cover that, but that's okay because we have 30 ships now doing the deuterium fleet. So yeah, that's good. So if I go to, let's see, make sure there's not anything else nearby. SOC. This is, wow, these, how many stars? Oh, wait, what? What happened? Scanning Milky Way galaxy. What just happened? Why is some analyzing cluster data? It's building Milky Way view. Come on, baby. Black screens are not good. Okay, so what did I just do? Hopefully this is good because this is kind of not great stream right now. Wow. Oh, this is all of the players playing Dice of Sphere program ever? Now there are 1.8 million Dyson spheres producing 1,000 million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, 631 quadrillion watts of power, and there are total solar cells of 1,000 million, 20 billion. Holy hecky. So that's me. And there's all these other clusters. Wow. Civilization type 3. We can harvest the resources of the entire galaxy. That's okay. That's kind of intense. That's pretty intense. Okay, so out. Okay, focus. Arrive in a minute 15 seconds. So that has 0.17 seconds of deuterium. This only has 0.04 per second of deuterium, which is honestly terrible. And I wish there was a way to filter just by stars. Deuterium 0.03, which is the suck. Information route. New planetary system route. Select a target. Select items for planetary system route. After setting target planetary system items, Intertel logistic stations and orbital collectors on both planetary systems will prioritize the transported. Okay, this is to prioritize stuff. We don't want to prioritize. We need anything. Now, I can't. There's no filter. That's annoying. So there's no deuterium in Bunda. There's very light deuterium in SAC. There's no deuterium in SAM. There's much better deuterium with Theta Auritus. Not good in Hydrogen Primus. Is there any Elena Messier? And the answer to that is no. But yeah, it has Fire Ice, route description. No, not Lambda Messier 3. I want the entire. I want the star. There we go. Just hydrogen. It does not have deuterium anywhere. Now, that is a logistics vessel. That is not a star system. Grazing crystals. Messiah. Not great deuterium. Antaka. No deuterium. We're already harvesting that. Erga. Hydrogen. No deuterium, though. Fire ice. Also, if we see unipolar magnets, somebody yell at me. So, hydrogen, no. Why? Theta, is that a theta? Is that a, I think it's a theta. Theta came up. Camel Holdaris. Camel Opoladaris. Camel Opoladaris. That's a good name for a star system. No. A little deuterium, but it's also 9 light years away, whereas this one is 17. This has 0.18. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now, can I go 9 light? Is there any 12 light years? Nope. Nothing there. Nope. Hydrogen. Deuterium. She is rare. We already looked at these, right? Yes. The deuterium, she is. Ooh, what's this one? Way up here. That's one I was looking at. I'm an idiot. This okay. All these stars are in a 3. Thank you. Mineral being depleted. Earth. Yeah, I think Theta Auritus. No, there's a better one. Amintaka, Namilicia. Epsilon Pixidus has 0.18 deuterium per second. So if we slap 30 towers around the gas giant, so if I go to and I view it, it has so Epsilon Pixidus 1 is a formation. It's a planet. Crude oil, organic crystals. That's nice. This is a gas giant that has collectible deuterium of 0.1758 per second. So if we slap 30 towers around Epsilon Pixidus 2, we would be in good shape. So that's what we're doing next. So now the towers don't need any energy, they just burn the stuff that's there. So all right, so how are we doing? We have 30 towers. Congratulations. Now, why do I have all this hydrogen? It doesn't matter. I've got a lot of inventory. So take all of these deuterium fuel rods, which are a bit scarce to come by because we need more fucking deuterium. Are we bringing in enough? So supply of demand of deuterium, excess big tower is not getting enough. We need more. So we have lots and lots of power. We have that targeted. We have 30 towers on hand. I have a 3.2 gigajoules of energy in the system right now. This needs to be fixed. We're going flying. Earth. I might live to regret this if I get too far out. So we're going to do a quick save just to be on the safe side, and we're going flying. Okay.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
All right. So Epsilon Pixidus 3 is 8.7 light years away. It's 8.7 light years to Chicago. We have half a tank of gas and a pack of cigarettes. Hit it. Hello? Oh, am I too close? Okay. Accelerate. Caps lock. Wait, why is that not working?
Warp engine
Okay,
activated.
thank you. Okay, I guess I had to get more distance away, so I finally... So we're cruising along. We're 43 seconds away. The power drain rate is well below what we're going to run out in 43 seconds. So as we cover the vastness of interstellar space, to Epsilon Pixidus here. There goes Mintaka. We are now the farthest we've ever been. We are still, we're 2 light years away. We've still got a half a tank of energy. We're good. We're good. We're doing 12 light years per second, 12 AU per second. Okay, it's starting to cut down as we get closer to the, as we get closer to the system. It's on Epsilon Pixidus 1. So Epsilon Pixidus, okay, Pixidus 3. It's 2 is a gas giant, so okay, good. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Warp engine deactivated.
Right. Welcome, everyone, to the Epsilon Pixidus system. Huh. That was pretty cool. Okay, so power, and all right, so that's a pretty planet. I like it. It's got some stripes and all that. It's ooh, they're rotating. Wow, that's a nice planet. That's why don't we give it the big suck? Why don't we mine this sucker for its deuterium? And
Cruise ended.
cruise mode ended. Congratulations, we're here and we're slowly recuperating energy, which is fine, and we're good. Okay, so let's find that equator and let's build ourselves some towers. So the equator is that way. I think that's it. Yep. So we have to space these out evenly. And this thing is now orbital collector, and it's slowly producing local supply, remote supply. 2 construction drone tasks. The maximum number of construction drones has a single construction drone executed once it's been increased. Oh, excellent. Okay, so that's fine. So now we need more of these. So I have a lot of them. Too close. So it's every 2 degrees of longitude, or 2 major units of longitude. Not these minor units, but the okay. And again, no. I don't want to completely outrun my poor little logistics of drones here. Out here, 12 light years away. Okay. Alright, so yeah, it's a bit of a sedate process because there's some serious, some distance required in order to make everything work, and our regeneration rate on our power is not great. So we're going to be here for a little bit. I think also we're burning a lot of energy just to maintain flight here because there's no surface, of course. I can't actually land. So that's all right. We've got time. So we build these harvesting stations, ring this planet in a succession of deuterium harvesting stations. And you know, by the time we get back, we might have another. I should have expanded that to another stack, or 3 actually, for the manufacturing of these harvesting stations, because we found that other system that had like 0.17. This is 0.18. We should probably harvest that one too, because yeah, the needs of the deuterium are a bit stark. Hacky. It's so it's nice when we find gas giants when we can just extract deuterium straight out of the cloud deck here. So I don't know if that's actually a thing. I mean, I know deuterium, I think, can be naturally occurring. It's just vanishingly rare. Now, of course, this is a gas giant, which is, of course, hydrogen is the most prevalent element in the entire universe. So some percentage thereof is deuterium. So probably it's pretty accurate. I mean, how these things are actually working as far as being able to harvest a sufficient quantity. I mean, what is a unit of deuterium? How many atoms are become requisite for that in order to fill that little box that goes on a conveyor belt? We'll never know. It's a game, but it's interesting to think about this stuff. All right. So how many? I've got 14 more of these, right? We're a little over halfway done. Alright. So, more Dyson server. Hell yeah. Hi, Zeke! I gotta take a picture. So, I don't know. Oh, you didn't see because you're not in the Telegram group chat. You really need to be in the Telegram group chat. It's become remarkably active. But, I discovered something today when I showed your picture to my barber. And so there is a word for this. It's called a Eurohawk. So, a traditional straight up mohawk is very thin at the top and is typically the rest of the head is shaved. It's a very punk look, which is a little too much for your wolf here. Hi all. Hi Shinse. It's good to see. Hi Izake. It's good to see you, my great love. So anyway, so the straight up mohawk is a little too aggressive, but a Eurohawk is a little wider and the rest of the head is cut short, but it's not all the way down to the skin. So I was told that's the name of the thing I'm looking for as to replicate my VRC avatar and your wonderful hairstyle that I showed them. It's like, ah, now I have a name. So, yep, it's called a Eurohawk. So, I'm gonna be a daring wolf. Yeah, try to look kind of like this. Not necessarily the big, I mean, yeah, that big floof that comes forward and all that, but also your big crest there. That's not the right term. So learn something every day, huh? So it's like, oh yeah, that's what that's called. It's like, oh, okay, that's good to know. Earth. All right, so how many? Yeah, I definitely need to pick later. Yeah, absolutely. It's a little flat right now, but let me after I get in for my run tomorrow, shower and all that, and put some pomade in, try to get a little taller. I'll send you a picture because yeah, they cut a pretty good chunk off the sides, which is good because having essentially not cut the hair on the top of my head for 6 months, it was a bit disorganized. It was a bit of a mess. Earth. So, oh, thank you, love. That's very sweet. Earth. So it's yeah, it's been good. So Astral's here, it's nice, and yeah, we're just slowly getting ready for leave on Thursday for the con. Now I lack item. No, that is the small towers. Now I could have swore I had all 30, but apparently that's weird. I could have swore I had more of them. I had 30 of these suckers, but apparently that's it. So that's okay. That's a good amount of towers. So excuse me. So slowly, so 84 a minute of deuterium. Now the question is, when these things cap out on hydrogen, do they still harvest deuterium preferentially, or do they stop? That would be interesting and bad. That would be so. There's a big gap here. I have this feeling that we might be missing some. I didn't drop them or something, did I? Did they fall into the planetary surface? That would. No, they're not in the inventory. What the heck is? So.
Mineral depleted.
Let's see. This one has been around here for just a little while, a few minutes, while we've been placing the rest of them. Yeah, come on, kick. 212. So that's. Yeah, this is an interesting question. This is actually so. Hydrogen. Oh, there comes a logistics vessel coming in to grab hydrogen. It's not that I have a distinct need for hydrogen. So I wonder. I'm curious. When this caps out at maximum hydrogen remote supply, local storage, obviously. I mean, there's no other option. These are purely just creatures. Oh, that's interesting. You see my mouse now. That must be a different artifact of the game capture as opposed to the screen capture that I was doing before. So, up there's Antaka, 3.69 light years away, yada, yada, yada. I do have more warpers on hand. right? Why do I not see any more? This could get interesting. if I don't actually have... Wait. They're not in there. They're in here. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. Okay. That was a little bit worrying for just a little while. That was just this. That wasn't necessarily a wolf panicking. Yes, it was. But yes. So it's not a case that I'm stuck here 12 light years away with no warper. Although that was almost the case, but we're yes. So this is slowly. That's going to take a little while. So there's a better way to do it. So let's go back. We can do it here. So we can go entire star cluster, include orbital collector, interstellar logistics. So all the Epsilon Pixidus ones, but these ones on SOC. So 18.29 a minute. Is that actually harvesting, or does that? Oh no, it stops. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, it's not actually increasing when it caps. Oh, fuck. We gotta burn all this hydrogen. We need to bring in all this hydrogen home. We've got thousands and thousands and thousands of hydrogen. Oh man, this is bad. Because I've been harvesting like crazy all this hydrogen, and so we've got, and then I see ships coming through and all that harvesting, but when this caps out, it's going to stop. And all of these stations, which are capped out, it's... Oh, well, no, I'm incorrect. 18.29 a minute. Oh, it's wrong. It does go up. Okay. It's just really slow on the harvesting around SOC 2. But here on Epsilon Pixidus 2, this one, it's instead of 20 a minute, it's 80 a minute. It's 4 times faster. So we're doing much better. So when this one caps out, we will get a higher... Yes, this is good, because that was going to be suboptimal. Now we are bringing home some hydrogen because we need that for various purposes, but mostly it's deuterium. 18.29 a minute is terrible. That's very bad, no good, no, not a lot of deuterium. Whereas these, the ships aren't coming out here yet, but that's because the deuterium hasn't reached a state where, I don't know if I changed it for all. Okay, I can change it here. This is excess big tower 1, setting, min load of vessels 40%. Okay, that's better. Now the excess big tower 2, min load 40%. Now, okay, so now these towers, it's, oh look, hey, there's a starship en route to grab this stuff, because I'm not demanding a completely full load. Interstellar, have at least 50 logistics vessels traveling in space. Nice, because the logistics vessels hold 600, which is, well, that's practically a full vessel. But so the tower back on Land of Messier will take a 40% full vessel, but these are full. So this is good. So this sucker, we have now sufficiently wasted enough time that we are just about to cap hydrogen production here, and it's stopped. 15, 16. Yes, it continues. Okay. Thank hecky. It just dumps it overboard back into the atmosphere. So we're okay. What is stone veins exhausted? Yes, there's many minerals exhausted. So we're okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to the star map, and we're going to get some order to this thing here. We're going to straighten this out in Lambda Messier, and we're going to view Lambda Messier, and we're going to go to Lambda Messier 3, and then we're going to target that. All right, we're done all. Now, I don't have any more of these in my inventory, right? Just double check that one more time. Okay, it's much better. We're going to fill another 30 on that other gas giant that's also 9 light years away in the other direction, because we need more. We need more deuterium, damn it. Okay, so gain ourselves some power, and then All right.
Warp engine activated.
And we engage warp drive. All right. So let's go home. There we go. Get that tunnel aligned with Lambda Messier. It's so as we travel billions of kilometers, and I mean that's a light year. We're going way faster than C. This is space is big, hecky. It's wild. So okay. Focus. I'm manually flying an interstellar ship doing 12 astronomical units a second. So it behooves me to pay attention. So as we're closing within a light year, it automatically drops speed. And Lambda Messier. Okay, we're line. Okay. Okay. There it is. I can sort of align the graphic of the Lambda Messier. Okay, and stop. Stop! Stop. Okay. Okay, we're okay. Okay. All right, that's good. Okay, so shift and accelerate. And we're using sublight engines. We're all good. That's a lot of solar sails. Ooh, why am I pressed the wrong button? That's why. Ooh, it's pretty. Okay, there we go. So 30 seconds. We can go faster. All right. So now we need another 30 towers, and we need to go to the other gas giant in that other system, and we need to drag that. So okay, that's a pretty hefty closure rate. So let's kill that off there a little before we smash into the planet at a significant fraction of C, which is not good. That's usually considered suboptimal when your landing results in an atomic explosion. And voila, we're back. Okay, so while we were gone, I need
Flight mode.
probably yeah, I can harvest energy out of the network, which is great because we don't have enough. So this is not working. Harvesting out of the planetary network is not really working that well because yeah, there's not enough. So
Flight mode.
So how are we doing on deuterium? Oh, this is the deuterium one. So we are now getting more deuterium being produced. Yes, it's more deuterium coming through because yes, this is this is better. So more deuterium fuel rods are being produced because there is more deuterium. It's not getting all the way to the end, but god dang it, I want it to. So we're all right. We're doing better. We're doing better. Now, how are we looking at the deuterium in general? Intraplanetary supply. The fire ice processing is not doing anything because that's just interstellar. But these excess towers in transit, a lot of deuterium, it immediately goes away. Excess tower 2, a lot in transit. Power is a bit of a problem. But it's something. So if we look at our power, we're not. So the ray receivers. So all right. So the deuterium distributed. There's no distributor alerts now. This is what we needed to do. So the deuterium fuel rods. These deuterium fuel rods are going somewhere. Where are they going? So deuterium fuel rods are being demanded by the interstellar station. Oh, it's literally just holding all. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. That's all right. If they're all going to be there, then this is ridiculous. That we don't need 10,000. This is, oh my god. Why am I stupid? So Mintaka has remote demand, which has plenty for all of its supplies. Supply and deuterium fuel production is slowly going up. We need more feeding the deuterium power works, namely all that giant rack of generators, those fusion power plants. So there they are. See, these desperately need fuel. Now, coming out of, okay, so we need to take this out of a tower. This machine is woefully, woefully insufficient. Where does it even get its deuterium? I guess it's deuterium from somewhere. Where the heck is it? That's deuterium fuel rod. Where is? Oh, that's deuterium. Where the heck is this deuterium coming from? It's coming out of a tower. Why? Who built this stupidity? Oh, posture check. Thank you. So what idiot designed this setup? Oh, it was me. Okay, so this is wholly and completely unacceptable. We need to take these out of a tower. This machine has one purpose and one purpose alone, which is to fill this, which is useless. So yeah, we're gonna drop a tower here. So this thing is all this deuterium. I don't need it there. It needs to be in the deuterium works. It needs to be in the fuel rod production, not here. There's not a lot. Man, supply. Turn that around and drag it away. Yeah, make it go away. And okay, so and then we're gonna take all of this deuterium on this belt, and we're gonna cut this first. So we're gonna just remove the sorter, and then we're gonna just surgically remove all of these pieces. And this is going to go through its current assemblage of stuff, which is fine. And then this is woefully. This needs earth. All right, let that complete. Shove that fuel rod over there, and then we're gonna put a tower in here because this is massively inefficient. So that's gone. So we take this, take that away, and we don't don't take that away because that's needed here. Why is this not working? This is product overflow of oh right, because we're overflowing. We don't need that many fusion power plants. So take down this line of deuterium. Instead, we're going to replace it with deuterium fuel rods. Now this buffer is also wholly unnecessary. So what we're going to do is we're going to just collect all this deuterium. Control. And we're gonna give this. We're just gonna sit here. We're just gonna inhale all this deuterium right off the belt here. That's a little deuterium which has been produced at great expense and shipped in from many light years. Okay, finally it's done. Okay, so that's done. Now take all of my deuterium and we shove it in there, and it will go back out on that belt that I just Prim, you're an idiot. Okay, different strategy. Let's just chain delete this. Okay. All right, so I got all that deuterium. It didn't fall on the ground. It wasn't being utilized anywhere else, right? No, it's fine. Okay, so the deuterium is being supplied here. So I take all this deuterium and we shove it in there, and I'm just going to take all that deuterium out. Give me all your deuterium. I want all of your deuterium, and then I want to clear. And I have all the frickin' deuterium in my inventory because what we're going to do is we're going to get deuterium rods. They're not enough, but not 1,000 is good. Demand. Here they come. Okay, here come the deuterium fuel rods. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to run a belt in place of that deuterium belt. We're going to connect it up here with more deuterium fuel rods so we can run all of those damn fusion power plants properly. What? Earth. Okay. Deuterium fuel rods. There. Parallel out there. Slide through the gap here. There. There. Okay. Come on, guys. Fill that all in. Here come the deuterium fuel rods, and they're being sprayed, and it's feeding in, and it's coming in, and a steady supply is coming in. Okay, now it's not that steady anymore. Well, at least we, okay, now why, wow, that, we ran out that fast? Heck, okay, now there's more in way, there's more on the way. More deuterium fuel rods are on the way, which will then be supplied, because when we get this in the network, they actually last a long time. It takes quite a while to, okay. All right. Okay. Now we've got a goodly amount of deuterium fuel rods sitting in all of these reactors, which are now operational. And hey, we've got 100% sufficiency of power. Oh, hecky. On Earth. Hey, Earth. So, we're not overly sufficient, but we're charging, we're accumulating gigajoules after gigajoules of energy. We have, okay, so this is a little better. It's generation capacity 1.8 gigawatt. Okay, that was exciting for a little while. We're still going to that other planet. We're gonna harvest more deuterium, because you know what? We need more deuterium. We need more freaking deuterium. This is Earth. I know, I Earth a lot. Deal with it. Let's see, get that cable around here. All right, so interstellar logistics. So we got a good amount. So excess big tower demanding. It's got 1,000. It's got 1,300. Okay. So this is the deuterium rod. Oh, 4,000. That's excuse me. All right.
Flight mode.
So let's go have a look at the deuterium fuel rod. Why? Come on, Paw. That's, yeah, there it is. We are now running. So why is this? So this is running flat out with these deuterium. It's just there's, how much deuterium is there in this tower? There is a lot of deuterium in this tower. It's, the problem is, it can, these are pile sorters, so we need to pile it. So, and there's not enough room here, so what we do is we just get rid of that, and probably get rid of that one too. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is a stacker. Have stackers in here. Where the heck are they? Is there a search function? God, I have so much crap in here. That's, it's a piler. Now, a piler, it collides. So a piler, now there's not enough room. So we'll run it out of here. And then we will just take another exit of deuterium here. And then we'll just run it straight into the piler. Okay, and that is powered. So we run it in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut this out. Nope, not the tower. Nope, not the chain delete. Nope, that would be bad. Okay, we cut this, and then we just run this with the piles of deuterium. Oh, we should spray it too. We should, heck, let's, whatever. We get in there, and then key that off. Now we have piles of deuterium, so there are more deuteriums in these than meet the eye. Now we want to very carefully delete this excess little tail here. Now this is piling. It's piling as fast as it possibly can. It's just there's. All right, it's going. Okay, it's starting to reach a little deeper in here. There's just, man, these deuterium. It takes a lot of deuterium. So, oh, I know what we do. We do another output and we run it further down the line. It's just, god damn, that's a lot of deuterium needed. Okay, so we take another output of this tower, but also deuterium, and we run it out here. And guess what? We have another piler. Dang it. It's gonna work one way or another. And then we're gonna run this in here. And then we're just gonna run that in parallel. And we're gonna feed in, oh, say right there. And now that it doesn't, now we have more deuterium going in further down into the depths of the deuterium fuel rod works here. Okay, this is better. Okay. Oh, hecky. All right. Okay, we're doing head of Earth. 8:30 and we're still fighting deuterium. Hecky. It's oh my god. So deuterium, interstellar, Exodus Big Tower, there's a lot. Virus processing, the interplanetary deuterium fuel rod production is going down fast, but is constantly being replaced. So we're okay. It's going down awfully fast. It's reaching all the way to the very end with the deuterium. Okay, finally, I think I may have solved this problem. So we are now producing a fearsome amount of deuterium fuel rods. So this will now come in, and yes, this is good. So supplying this and deuterium fuel rods. Okay, now the deuterium fuel rods, where are they being utilized? So demand, there's the main factory, yes. The Atlanta Methane Station, lot. This doesn't need as many. That's fine. That's fine. The deuterium fuel rod production, yes. And this is my good little Canadian. Hello, sir. It is a pleasure to see you again. I apologize for my long absence. You missed the eulogy at the beginning for a friend I'd known for about 30 years. I was at her funeral last week. She was a well, aptly named White Tiger that I had known since the late 90s. So that's why I suddenly had to leave last week. So I'm sorry for my absence. But okay, so we're slowly getting the main factory. This demanding the deuterium fuel rods, which are coming in, which is enough. Let's go back to this tower and just have a look and see what the settings are on this. Because where is this sector? This is over here. Because this runs the entire works for the fusion power stations here, which are now all running. Thank the hecky. Okay, so we have, yes, over here, buried pretty deep, is the deuterium fuel rod. The consumption rate on the deuterium fuel rods is not bad because they take a while. There's a lot of juice in these things. So we do have hydrogen being fractionated here. It's almost nothing compared to what we get from harvesting the gas. Okay, we solved our... I want more fusion power plants. Do I have room for more fusion power plants? I do have more room for more fusion power plants. And I have quite a few fusion power plants being produced. So we can we can slap down some more. And yeah, because I don't like running out of power, damn it. So fill in some of this section here. That's fine. Now, it's not a lot of room, but we can get a little bit more. And this is just sorters that run across. That's coal, of all things. the fuel of the past, so to speak. Oh, I already had a few fusion power plants in my inventory. I probably didn't need all of those, but that's okay. I take, oh, what I should do, I should actually put them, I should copy them with sorters in place so we don't manually do this. Okay, and I got that. Okay, so shift, click, and then here we go. And then we'll feed over and shift, click, and there. Shift, click, and there. Okay. here we are at the Fusion Works. Thank you, Canadian sir. It's good to be back. It's been a tough week. It's been a tough week. It was emotional. It was emotional earlier. So we got 40 gigajoules of accumulation. So we solved our energy problem. Meanwhile,
Brim, you're such a good boy.
those finally work.
Mineral depleted.
Those finally work. Thanks to Kyre's extremely helpful help here with the audio setup. Those work. I can hear them. So thank you, Cade, for calling me a good boy. So we're doing better. We're doing better. It's I mean, nothing's ever easy. I mean, this is what happens with life. I mean, as much as horrible as it is, the friends that we care, those we love, things happen. And what counts is what we do with their memory. And the memories that created me, hopefully, are at least somewhat good. Hopefully at least I've done something good for this world. Gotta hope. Okay, oh, right, the new, right here, the new, no, not the distributor, yes, all of these, Mark III, manufacturing machines, it's time to go on a bit of an upgrading frenzy again. So we're going to go and, press hold shift to select multiple objects, so upgrade all these suckers. I heard that a few beans passed this week. Oh dear. So nobody in the Twitch community knew of White Tiger. She did show up at my meetup in February in VR. She was not doing well health-wise, and on a subsequent but an ambulance to go to the hospital again. She unfortunately was not able to be revived, which is extremely tragic. But so I found that out 2 Sundays ago.
Upgrade complete.
Suddenly, oh, energy circuit level 5, 800 kilowatts mecha fuel power. Power out generation output and mecha increase. Mecha's energy recovery is now faster if there's fuel in the fuel chamber. Excellent. Oh, sorry to hear that. Thank you. I appreciate that, love. I really do. It's not been easy. It's not been easy. It was tough. I was pretty ripped up when I talked about her tonight. But we do what we can. Am I upgrading some sorters? Oh god. There are sorters in here that need, oh my god. How horrible. Hecky. I'm sorry. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize, Canadian. No, I brought it up because I eulogized her on stream at the beginning. I mean, I make it hard on myself, but that's one of the things, it's one of the foundations that I want to do here is talk about the tough stuff. Obviously, I can't do everything. Obviously, there's TOS to respect, but nobody wants to talk about this stuff. And I understand why. It's tough. We're prefer to just push it away. Just ignore it. It doesn't go away. I don't want anybody else to have to sit at the bottom of that hole alone that I sat at for 2 years after she died. I don't want anybody else to think that there's nobody out there thinking about it or caring about them. I know I'm a nobody. This is a tiny little venue. There's nothing. But maybe, someday, somebody will see me talking about this, listen to what I've been through, listen to maybe some tips or some of this, just to hear that they're not alone. They're not the only one that's been through this. They don't have to feel lost. That's what I want. So these veins are now retired. That mining machine. Okay, so what else we got? I wonder, let's hit this with the upgrade bat here, because there might be some interesting things. Oh, sorters. Hecky. Yeah, there's a few things lurking around here that need need to be upgraded. Oh, we can... that would be the, yes. Assembly machines. Now, all these bots... Yes, sir. I'm coming to grab your assembly machine, sir. Just stop fucking moving around. Why do I have all this deuterium? Earth. So it's they're coming to, provide me with more things to take things away, which is good. There's not a lot to upgrade here. I got those machines. There is no more stone. There is no more stone. There is very, very little stone. There is very, very little stone. This, change carefully. Need to leave that tail. That tail. Okay. Got coal for days. Why are we utilizing so much stone? Where is it going? Hey, is this a rabbit hole? So, demand for these works, supply lots. We're okay. We've got stone. It's just this particular demand is being utilized, but we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So, I wonder if those sorters need upgrading. Come on. There is an upgraded chemical works. I don't have it yet. We're probably not going to get to building that tonight. Maybe. We'll see. That is definitely a bonus to upgrade that. These plain smelters. That's going to be a slightly harder task because we have to find unipolar magnets somewhere, which is a very rare resource, so we're going to have to do some exploring. Now, of course, earlier tonight we got the upgrade for... I can see the entire star cluster, so we don't have to worry about... Oh, wow, that one little machine there producing foundations forever. Oh, it even had an out-of-date sorter. My hecky. So all of these works can be upgraded. All of these. Anytime I bring up death, I think of 2 men I lost. Exactly, Canadian. Exactly, sir. We don't... What counts is what we do with those memories and that legacy. What do we... I mean, because all we are is just collections of memories. We're just... I mean, I'm trying to think how to put this into words, but we're merely a collection of our experiences. So we can let the sadness destroy us, or, uh-oh, I'm out. We can carry forward in the name of those we've lost and think about who they were, what they did, what kind of person they were, and could they show us a way to be better to others? Because, of course, the saddest thing about when we lose somebody, of course, we care about them immensely, is that they're gone, right? That who they were, who they helped, what they did is gone. But maybe not. Because instead of just saying that, why is this not functioning? It does not have enough quantum chips. Why do we not have quantum chips? Because there are no quantum chips. Anyway, quantum chip manufacturing needs to be upgraded. So we, instead of hecky. Let's use it. Instead of being sad that they're gone, maybe we can try to carry forward in their name. Maybe we can try to say that maybe that who they are isn't actually gone. Maybe instead, those men that you lost, Canadian, you could think about the good that they did, who they were, good or bad, but try and reflect that forward to others. Not necessarily bad, but okay, it's on the other side of the planet. But
Flight mode.
and then if we do carry on in their names, and if we do shine that light that of those that we've lost to others, are they truly gone? That's the thing. Maybe they're not truly gone. If we can show that there is some reason to keep going. Okay, all of that has been upgraded. So where is that quantum works? That's upgraded. So we're close. Green science graviton production. Yes. So that's, oh, I just upgraded it. Excellent. Upgrade. Okay. So green science. Yes. And we are, so the quantum chips, one just goes there, and then any excess goes down here into this tower. And we're not getting any excess because we're not getting any plane filters. And the plane filters, those are all proliferated. It's just energy, 150%, 25% extra products. So, oh, there's 2 circles. It's very mechanistic. So now it's going to produce 2. It's just there's not enough. So these plane filters, now we have, we're lacking Casimir. Oh, this is not good. We're lacking Casimir crystals. That is not good. Why are we lacking Casimir crystals? Well, we have plenty of graphene, but we're lacking, we're lacking the crystals themselves, which are coming in from far away. Oh, hecky. So, compliant, there's landed missing to stellar station. We're not, Mark, we're burning them too fast. The grading crystals are being mined, but not sufficiently fast here on Mintaka 4. I don't know if I'm going to get time to do any of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick little ad break here. We'll be right back. This is not quite the last one of the stream. Pretty damn near close. So we'll do that, and then yeah, we got to find more grading crystals, because this is, we're not doing well within a planetary supply, Earth. So everybody chill for just a minute. We'll do our ad break here, and then we'll be right back. So stream stuff, play the Requiem. There we go. Okay, and pause that. And that. All right. Back. Okay. Sorry for the delay. So I hate talking about death. I understand. I do. I really do. I just, if we don't talk about it, if we don't have some understanding, then when it happens, I understand. And we'll leave it alone for now. So I need more glazing crystals. So those are the grading crystals are coming in from Mintaka 4, which only has a single vein, which is being harvested. So 5.6 light years away. It's not, see, here they come, and now it's producing them, but there's just not enough. So I need to look at the star map. I don't know if I necessarily want where the heck, okay, where's the main factory again? All right, that's the equatorial belt. I just want to upgrade all of these machines and be done with at least one thing. Also, I got to get rid of all of these level 3 sorters I acquired wandering around and upgrading things. There's, oops. Okay. Down. There we go. Okay. Keep clicking on that. Take all of those. Man, I gotta get rid of all this damn deuterium. So the deuterium works. I can put it in there, which is back around here. Okay. We're okay. Finally. Oh, hey, it's capped. Thank the stars. There's too much. This is lack of material of the rings. Supermagnetic rings is our next problem. Oh, okay, hang on. One thing at a time. I was going to take all of this and I'm going to shove. Come on. That's hydrogen, you imbecile. Deuterium. Yes, that's. Put all that in there. Put all that in there. Okay, that's better. Now I got a freaking inventory. Now the supermagnetic rings, I have some of those, so we can take those and put those in there, which is good. I have some of that. We can put some of that in there. That's good. I have some fuel rods. Okay, so we need more supermagnetic rings. I swear to hecky, no spaghetti today. There's enough spaghetti already, my great love. Hecky, it's one logistical nightmare after another. So, demand, supply is provide other distributors 8 available routes. There's not a lot. This is back in the main works. They were not producing enough supermagnetic rings. I might need to establish a factory just for supermagnetic rings, which is ridiculous, but that's the nature of this thing. It's okay. So okay, now in this mess, why has this failed? This is requesting. That's fine. That's requesting. There's one supply. There is but one supply, which is right there. There are, why is it like, okay, so there are a few machines producing zero. All that goes to the distributor, which feeds into that. Oh, I can also get rid of these level 3 sorters. That's level 2, level 3. Oh, they're all gone. Excellent, because these are all collect all. Okay, good. It got them all. Okay, that's good. And it ignores the the requirements. Oh, drone engine level 5, 3 meters per second construction drone flight speed. Excellent. So we are not producing. We have no turbines. Earth. Bryce, hello, puppy. It's good to see you, my great love. Earth, Prim, I love you so much. Earth Canadian, I love you too. Thank you. I'm sorry for bringing up the tough stuff. I understand completely. The problem is, in my view, it's going to happen. So I'm not trying to like inoculate us or even like run some big educational thing. I'm just trying to show that we're not alone in these feelings. I get them, you get them, we all get them. And it's just a natural part of our condition. And so if we can be together and talk about it, you know my pronouns, sir. Yes, I do. I do know your pronouns. I know your pronoun. Yes. Oh, by Hecky. So yes, I do know your pronouns, sir. So I need to get my computer. Let's actually go to here. So it's a little bigger. And then we'll bring this up. And no, it's not that. It's this one. It's this one. So it's two. No, it's not that one. I'm an idiot. It's this one. It's control. It's a control. It's just two. That I just completely screwed everything, didn't I? Hello, loading. There we go. Now, avatar. No, not avatar swap. You idiot. It's camera swap. How I mine for a fish? I did. Oh, it's Control Shift. I need a stream deck real bad. Okay, we'll shrink that down. Control Shift 2. Ah, here we are. Here we are. This is better. So, Canadian, sir, you absolutely are a good boy. You care about others, and you're affected by your feelings yourself. And you're strong enough to discuss that, which actually does you great credit, because we've got this built-in thing now that nobody can ever discuss this, that everybody has to be strong. Everybody, the only possible response to the question of how one is doing is to say that we're okay, even if it's a lie. We're expected to lie. So to bring up and to say that you're affected and that it hurts is actually an act of great strength. And that's actually something that does you great credit. And you've always been good to me. You've always been good to the other beings here in my stream. And I know you care a lot. And that is behavior of a good boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to make you cry. But you are a good boy. And that in this world, we're taught that to show any weakness at all is immediately to invite assault and attack, and that the devil take the hindmost, and we're never allowed to falter, because if you fall behind, you get left behind, and the hell with them. I don't like that. I don't think that's right. I think that just because we fall doesn't mean that others should just step over us and keep going. That we should help each other. And the only way we're going to help each other is if we know that we're struggling. And yes, everybody talks about that they're struggling now. Usually it's some kind of scam trying to get them, pump them for money with a sob story that is probably not true. But to actually show a true emotion and evidence actual weakness without the expectation of getting something out of someone else, but instead to simply allow yourself to be a little vulnerable around those you trust, yes, but even others that you might not know terribly well. This is a public stream. Anyone could be watching me. So to evidence weakness is a risk. Therefore, it's an incredibly brave act. Therefore, it actually shows strength. It seems paradoxical that to appear weak is actually strength. It sounds like something out of 1984. Ignorance is strength, whatever. But to simply pretend that you're a mountain and a carved statue made out of marble, that is actually weakness. So, for probably the 7th time, you are a good boy. And I love you. And I'm glad you're here. Earth. Okay. How I get? Okay. Hey, I get it right. This is good. Earth. We're good. Okay, we're good. Earth. Okay. We are good. Okay. Earth. Okay. That. Okay. All right. Earth. Thank you. Okay. I'm. Inuyasha. Inuyasha. That beautiful. Earth. Thank you. Welcome. I hope you appreciate my silly little stream, and I hope you appreciate what I'm trying to do here. Thank you for joining, and I hope you have your own furry stickers. Welcome. I thank you, and I hope you have a good time here. Now I'm not hearing it. Did I? That would be because I muted sound alerts. That would be because I muted sound alerts like an imbecile. So.
Prim, you're such a good boy.
Earth. Thank you, Cade. Ooh, that's Earth. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. Earth. Thank you, Cade. Yeah, sorry, I fucked it. Why did I mute sound alerts? Because I'm not good. And Earth. So, all right. So we are lacking turbines. We are lacking turbines because we have no motors. We are lacking motors because... Why are we lacking motors? Because we have no iron? What the heck? Why? How? Where? How is this possible? We have a complete and utter flood. Okay, that's... Why is... So iron plates are only temporary here. They're coming in. Iron Plate Works is produced from the Interstellar Plate Works, which is run plate import, which is... Why is this not enough? Is there not... How the hecky did we run out of iron plates? How did... Serenity now. Intraplanetary. Iron plate demand. London Messier plate export. Iron plates on London Messier 1 are not producing enough? What on earth? Add essential items. No. I don't even know what that means. Export the iron plates. So it's got... They're not producing the iron plate works on Lambda Messier 1, which is interstellar logistics, plate import, Lambda Messier 1, plate export. The entire plate export, why is this not enough? It's Lambda Messier 1, which is the lava planet, right? There's gonna be hell to pay. There's gonna be hell to pay. So we're gonna target this. So we're gonna bring enough factories to upgrade. We can't upgrade to smelting, but if there's any, really, there's the factory. The assembly machines probably aren't terribly critical, but we're bringing them anyway. So I have none because we have. Okay, we're going. We got to fix this problem. Damn it, we got to fix. Oh, that's my indicator. That's okay. All right. It's only 1 AU. We do not need to use interstellar. We do not need the warp drive. And we've got a lot of power. So we're just going to accelerate and cover this over. And honestly, it's going to be an accelerate decelerate, which is exactly how actual space travel works. You accelerate continuously because you want to provide local G forces. If you're just steady state, your crew is in free fall, which is unbelievably uncomfortable and causes all kinds of problems. If anybody has watched The Expanse, you know all about that. So the ships accelerate. 1G is ideal. Half the journey, flip around end over end, and then decelerate the other half. This, of course, requires engine technology that can run forever. So that's sort of the it's not the Lyle drive. What the heck is it in The Expanse, where they have that drive that is so fuel efficient it runs forever. That's their one sop to science fiction, except for all the alien stuff. Okay. All right. I have come to fix this mess. Unnamed. So demand. Okay. So iron plates, landed Missy 1 iron plate works. Where the heck is that? That's over that way. What the heck is, where's not? So we've got iron all over the damn place. We've got the rings. We've got perpetual unlimited motion engines. Just what the doctor recommended. Exactly. It's exactly what we need. So upgrading. Now I can't upgrade the smelter, so we're running lots of iron. This can't be. I can't be powering my entire logistical empire off of that many smelters. This is unconscious. I could have swore I had iron interstellar logistics from iron plates. No, it's all coming from there. I thought I had much bigger. Landon Messi 3 tires, advanced mine distributor. No, interstellar. That's it. This is. How the heck did that work as long as it did? How many smelters do I have on hand? Wow. Damnation. I have 35. That's not enough, but it's all right. It's a start. So this is just a very simple double-barreled system. So we just need to extend this out as far as we can here. Click. Wow, those guys are fast now. So many words I don't even know the meaning of. I love it. Yes. 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 Okay. So tick there. All of those pretty rocks are about to go bye-bye. Oh, it actually fit under the lip there. And then we extend out. Okay. Now we are so one side at a time. So shift click. All right. And now this side. Oh, God. Okay. Now it's producing more. Now we need power. Now, fortunately, we have the big power with the big old satellite that goes up here and supplies everything. Now, we are not supplying, we are supplying a continuous stream of ore that is not enough because it's not enough. So we need to pile it. So yeah, we need more plates. So right here, we've got the autopiler, which, oops, rotate and stick it right there. So we need to cut this briefly. Now, do not chain delete. That would be very bad. 4, I think it's 4. And then the autopiler, where'd it go? I just had it a second ago. I have my mind. There it is. Rotate, click, and re-enable. And it has no power. Right now, it'll just act as throughput. That's fine. So we'll just stick a small. There we go. Now it is piloted with a greater. So we have large quantities of iron ore coming in, and we now have a complete set of piled up iron ore going out, which is not getting anywhere near far enough. There's not enough. So this is not enough. So what we do is we take another output and we run it around the other way and reverse those belts. So can I slip through there? Yes, I can. I think so. So out of there, yes. So this is an iron ore output. Take it 2 ticks out, run it all the way down here, round that, and then we'll stick a piler on it here. And where'd that piler go? Rotate, click. And all right, so now can I just reverse the belt by no? I have to delete it. That is unfortunate. That's okay. So roughly there. The factory must indeed grow. It's never enough. The factory must grow. Exactly. It is never enough. So we cut. Now we very carefully chain delete. Now we can just reverse the input direction. The thing is, I mean, if it's ridiculously compelling, and we just run it right there. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. More iron. More iron. Okay. So now we're getting a continuous influx of iron plates, which are going in here, and the power situation on this planet is ridiculously good. It's taking in tons from the Dyson sphere, and we are bringing in a vast amount, a steady stream of iron plates. There is ore aplenty inbound, and there go the plates. It's okay. We're doing we're doing a little better. Any Asha, by the way, well, I said welcome, but thank you. I truly appreciate for showing up and just enjoying my silly little blather. And yeah, thank you. I'm really happy. I wonder how did you find me? Earth. Thank you, Earth. Thank you, okay, Earth. Nice to hang around you every time. I appreciate that immensely. Earth. Okay, so we now, it's not, I just used the link in your bio and VR chat. I'm glad I put that in there. Because your name is familiar. It is familiar. I remember seeing it. I think, yeah, we've been in VR chat. So yeah, so this is one of, it's just a hobby. I'm a nobody. I'm small. I'm not any good, but yeah, I like it. I have wild dreams of standing with my heroes as a partner. That's not going to happen, but I do enjoy this a lot. So now we are steadily producing. God, that's a lot of plates required, but honestly, we need another one. But I do not have any more smelters, I think, on hand. But this is easy to go back and get some more, because we just need to duplicate this entire assemblage somewhere else. One tower just right here is fine. And because I have on this planet, I have massive quantities of iron ore. I think we might actually be bringing in iron ore from Land of Messier 1. There's a fair dab of iron ore on this planet, so we just need more smelting capacity, because the iron plate works. Yeah, this game is one I've yet to try, but I do like Factorio, Satisfactory, other automation games. Then this game will be right up your alley. This Dyson Sphere program came out roughly about the same time as Satisfactory, if I recall correctly. It's still in development. It's actually made by a Chinese developer, but they make a very nice game. And played a long time ago when I played a lot of Factorio, and then I played some Satisfactory. I would love to play more Satisfactory. And then I played this, and years later, I got back in here and I saw that it's like, hey, this would be a lot of fun. I've been sort of casting around, trying different things. Plate export 2000. Okay, so in plate import, we have a decent slab of plates coming in. Okay, this is good. So as this continuously flat out runs, we will now we're going to build another one. We're going to build another one. So I need more smelters. I need more belts. Satisfactory recently got its 1.0 upgrade, which I've yet to check. Actually, I've heard Kea Yggdrasil, one of my partners, is a massive addict of Satisfactory, and I believe that they're working on 1.1. So apparently there's more. Oh, so it's still in development. That's interesting. Yes, this does get updates. It's actually gone through a pretty decent. Why I'm just sort of blathering here. We should go back to Lambda MSCA 3 and anyway, get some more stuff. So Lambda MSCA 3 target. All right, and yeah, I have. Yeah, power is not a problem anymore. I have deuterium fuel rods. That's just laughable. And I have warp drives, so these intra-system distances feel like a joke now. Yeah, I haven't played the, but this one originally, it really appealed to me. One, because it's just so amazingly beautiful. Yes, it's the whole idea here of Dyson Sphere, of course, is that we're building a Dyson Sphere. Right now we have a Dyson swarm of all these disconnected solar cells that have a dwell time, and they do radiate solar power down through these ray receivers, which are around my major planets in the system. That dwell time is quite substantial. It's 2.5 hours. I've researched it fully. When one starts actually getting the Dyson Sphere components launched, which I thought I might be able to do tonight, and I have utterly failed at because I have been slightly distracted dealing with logistical disaster after logistical disaster, because that's what makes these games fun. It is become really something. It's but then, oh, anyway, when we get the vertical launchers and the rockets and all that, then we'll start getting the hard components of the shell. And that actually starts to build a hard Dyson sphere. And then the solar cells don't go away anymore. So we achieve a Kardashian level 2 civilization around this system where we harvest the entire stellar output of this. Spaghetti belts. Oh, there's some, this isn't the primary factory works. Hecky. This is, oh God, this, well, it's close, but yeah, it's get your marinara ready, love. it gets a little, there's verticality to the belts, so you can stack them on top of each other. It's really quite interesting. It's really quite the thing. So we are now getting turbines produced. We are now getting motors produced because we have a much higher output of iron plates coming in, which is good. So we should start getting supermagnetic rings, which would go into, yes, which are going into this distributor box here, which is, all right. So we're going to make it better because we need more smelters. There is a better smelter, but I need a rare resource to produce that. So that's next time. So where the heck are the smelters? The smelters, I think, require stone bricks. So I need to... this primary fact, there's smelters. So a whole bunch of smelters, another 100 smelters, and then thank you, Stream Elements. So I've got, why don't I have a lot of hydrogen? I don't know. Why do I have these graviton lenses? I don't know. Whatever. So I've got, why do I have a green belt? Hecky. That's, oh man. So I'll slap that in the box here. Where I wonder where I found that. For the upgrade process. So I've got sorters, I've got that, do I have a tower? I do not have a lot of towers. I need more towers in my inventory. I need more small bots. I've got big bots, I've got vessels. We're good. I need more towers. So we're good. Where in the heck? The tower, the big tower. Okay, that's a little tower. That's all right. We'll just steal it out of here. We'll steal the little towers out of here. Big towers. This is the big tower. We'll take some big towers. I need the bots, not the drones. I need the little tiny ones. Where the heck are those? Motors, engines. There's where the towers are made. This is not enough particle containers. Well, we're working on that. So particle container manufacturing is lagged for lack of turbines, which is a problem that we're solving. There's the bots. There's the bots. So we'll grab another set of 200 bots here. There we go. That'll work it. Okay, so let's go back and reproduce that because we're starting to run out of time. So let's just fly it by hand, because if we find a star, Landon Messier 1 is right there. It's right there. I could see it. I don't need the indicator. The indicators are extremely useful for warp travel, but it's it's just the visuals here. And of course, the idea is you start out with just a single planet, and there are enough resources to harvest on a single planet, but eventually start running into resources that do not exist on the planet, but exist in other planets in the system. And if you upgrading your mecha here to have more and more capabilities to fly interplanetary, and eventually you unlock warp drive and interstellar travel, and you can explore the entire stellar cluster. And there are logistics vessels that will then transport these logistic vessels. You can see one flying to beam me right here. Will not only transport between planets, but will actually fly into different systems. So here's the planet, and then here is our lovely star system. And then all of the, like a Factorio version of Astroneer. I've never played Astroneer, but I understand, yes, it's a lot like bigger Factorio. And then the entire cluster, every single one of those stars is mine. And every single one of them has planets, and I can see the resources which are available in those stellar systems all the way out here, 32 light years away. And you can see I've got chains of logistics vessels flying at light speed to harvest resources here on Epsilon Pixidus and out here at SOC. This is primarily the deuterium harvesting. So the scale becomes truly impressive. Mr. Wolfheart. This game reminds me of Stellaris, not going to lie. It's still, I have played a lot of Stellaris. Of course, Stellaris is a what's that? 4G, conquer, force, whatever, conquer, expand, 4X. Thank you. Hecky. Thank you, love. Earth. I ain't the best is still too new to it. That's please. No. Don't worry. The scale, you're exactly right. I played a lot of Stellaris. Stellaris is great multiplayer, but it's very much a production game. And so your goal is just, now they did, due to popular demand, they did start putting in a combat system, because all the users who loved the bugs in Factorio wanted a combat system. So there's something called the Dark Fog, which is, I understand, it's sort of a mechanistic alien that actually flies through space, and you can fight them off at various levels and have battle fleets in space and all that. I disabled the Dark Fog for this playthrough because I wanted a playthrough just like this was years ago when I first played it. And that's what we have now. So we can just totally ignore all the combat mechanics and the combat upgrades and all that. Maybe on a future play, I'll do that, but it's difficult enough just doing this. So let's make ourselves a blueprint, and we're going to make a brand new blueprint here. I've researched efficiency of blueprints that I can do everything. Okay. And this is blueprints. So this is iron plate smelting tower. See your thumbnail text. Iron plate 8. Okay. And the blueprint symbol is nope, not a titanium billet, you moron. An iron plate. There we go. So 571 facilities, which is fine. So we're going to save the blueprint. And now we're going to exit out of there. And we're going to find ourselves a nice little open space. There's not really open space there. Iron veins. Ah, this is a good space. I prefer Pacific modes, but I get people liking them. Absolutely, Inuyasha. Yes, there's... Oh, thank you. And by the way, Mr. Wolfhart, welcome. Thank you very much for joining my stream. Unfortunately, you've caught me pretty much at the end. We'll be finishing up in about a half hour, but thank you very much for joining. I appreciate that immensely. But Pacific modes, exactly. A more peaceful playthrough where we deal with the logistics. Dang it. I do apologize, love. I do. But I will be back. My typical stream times are Tuesdays and Thursdays between 6 and 10 p.m. Mountain. Adjust as necessary as appropriate. Again, I feel terrible. You just discovered me. But this is the last stream this week because I will be attending. Let's try not to impinge on that harvest. Let's put it right there. All right. Now we let the guys do their job. So yeah, there will be no stream this Thursday because I'll be departing for Las Vegas FurCon and we'll be attending that in Las Vegas, Nevada. So I actually have one of my partners. Oh, speaking of, hello, Dirk.
Hi.
I have Astral, one of my partners who flew in. What was that, last night?
Yep.
Yeah, he's staying here, and he will be accompanying me to Las Vegas FurCon, where I'm actually staying with another of my Dirks. I may be a bit of a slut. I have a lot of partners, so come on. Hello, can I actually impact with get rid of the bucket? Thank you, Mr. Wolfhart.
Hi, chat.
That would be my Durg. We are lacking. We're going to fix all of our power problems forever. Hi, Astral.
Hello.
Earth.
I'm gonna start cooking because I also just realized what.
Yes, thank you. I was going to ask about that, but you were busy in VR, so I didn't want to interfere.
By the way, guess what? The one ingredient we forgot.
What?
Chicken.
Yeah, it's going to just be pasta alone, unfortunately. Sorry.
That's fine.
I don't have anything in there that I was looking at because I cooked it all when I made that Kung Pao chicken. So sorry. Oh, it didn't provide it with bots. I can provide it with bots. There we go. So more bots are good. So
Mr.
all right.
Wolf, if you want to know his schedule, you can join the Discord or the Telegram.
Isn't he great? Where I do that? So and my Discord is a good source. The Discord, it's quite quiet, but Discords are mostly for just like announcements in my case and all. There's not a lot of activity in the chat channels and all of that. A little, but I want to have my own Astral. But you are a Durg. But yeah, it's a oh, you're so cute, Zeke. I love you. But anyway, what is really useful in the Discord, Mr. Wolfhart, is the welcome channel. Typically, you just sort of ignore welcome channels in Discord. Look at it in this case, because there's a big list of links to all my various things in there. There's the socials. There's a link to my Telegram group chat, which is much more active. There is just all kinds of useful. I have a VR chat group because we do regular VR chat meetups. Now, having said that, I'm going to make it a lie because there was a VR chat meetup the first Saturday of April, but that will be the only one for April because last week last week I canceled because I was at Flair's 2 weekends ago. And then next weekend, that was last weekend, excuse me. Next weekend, I will be at Las Vegas FurCon. And then there's a concert in VR given by a Nardo I know, who that's at the end of April. So I would like to make the VR chat meetups weekly, but my schedule is insane. So it may be monthly for a little while. I'm going to 5 cons this year. I'm a busy PC or VR. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I only select. Oops, sorry. Oh, thank you, my good.
Have a snack right now.
Thank you. I only select worlds for my meetups that are compatible with both VR and Quest. I have Quest compatible avatars. I can't speak to everyone there, but I personally use Quest compatible avatars. I have a chance. Let's go. Absolutely. We will accommodate everyone because I understand VR is unbelievably expensive. I'm sunk a lot of money into it. Hecky, I love it to death, but I would never demand that of anyone else. And I would never want to restrict anyone from being able to join and have fun. So we completely accommodate desktop mode. We completely accommodate Quest and all that.
You tossed the salt and pepper, didn't you?
Yeah. Sorry. There is pepper. There is pepper on the spice wheel in the
I use the salt for when I do the boiling of the water.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm too healthy. I don't.
We need to make a tiny corner cupboard of just our stuff that you don't touch. That's just when me and Riser come here.
You know, that might be a good idea. That might be a good. I am. God, look at those solar sails. Jeez, the whole planet is surrounded by them. It's this game is so magnificent. Spent many on avatars. I understand completely, but yes, no, there's no demands. We fully accommodate desktop users. There's no demands to have any VR equipment whatsoever. And if you're a Questie, it's not a problem. I never use worlds that are only PC because no, the point of all of this, by the way, let's look at this logistical nightmare and see how it's doing. So Iron Plate Works. So this is second Iron Plate Works. Plate Works. So these are both reducing the supply, the plate export. Okay, we've now solved the pay problem. Just certain people do different things. Understand completely. My goal, and the thing that I want the most. Oh yeah, there's a lot incoming. Okay, that's problem solved. We're doing good on time. It's time to go back to Lambda Messier 3. So that's a star. Where the heck is it? It's there it is. That's Lambda Messier 2, which is a gas giant, but Lambda Messier 3, which was our starting world and our primary factory world right now, is a moon orbiting the gas giant. I am actually harvesting resources off of that gas giant. All resources in here in the entire universe can be utilized. It's really quite comprehensive. But anyway, sorry, I lose track of things. But my goal with my stream and the VR chat meetups and everything, my Discord, my Telegram, and all that, is to provide a space where furries can feel comfortable and safe and cared about and build a community where they feel good together, where we talk about the tough stuff around here. I don't ban talk of people having a bad day or trauma or anything. I started out this stream eulogizing a longtime friend of mine that passed away on Saturday the 6th. Ironically, when I was having the most recent VR chat meetup for my community, and I spent the next week out at her funeral. While out there being with her husband, who was also a furry I've known for 30 years. And so I spoke to her. I know, don't worry. So I try to, so it's accommodation is everything. Okay, focus. So we don't have terribly much time, but announcement wise, yes, this will be the last stream this week. But there will be. That's okay. This is the main factory floor. Okay, we got ourselves reoriented. So level 3 manufacturing machines. I'm probably never going to be able. I wonder. So the next really thing on the inventory are these plane smelters. I built the level 3 assembly machines. Oh, well, thanks, Astral. So that's a nice little sort of. Yeah, that's a nice one. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna save this really fast. We may or may not get back.
Introduce the new people to Inspiro.
That is an excellent idea, Astral. Thank you very much, my great love. So let's put this back really fast and give me a half a second while we do a little bit of logistical changes around here. So we'll start that back, turn that off. And then I will get to hear to the game, but that's all right. I can take it. And so you can hear me. You can hear sound alerts. Oh, turn that down a little bit here. All right. So, where is, aha, Spyrobot. Aha. Okay. What? Yeah. You're going to like this. This is, it's cute. I did not take credit for this, obviously. This is actually introduced to me by a lovely wolf named Reese. Reese Wolf uses this. The repeat is actually crazy. So, oh, I was showing you the game audio. I'm deeply sorry, so you don't have to hear that. So anyway, oh, it's the game audio. Hecky. Okay, we might have a little bit of a problem here. So, oh, display capture. Ah, so I'll put that up and we'll turn off game capture. And there we go. We're back. We're back. We're good to go. We're good to go. So this is InspiroBot. InspiroBot is an AI generator that generates sort of motivational images. They're not motivational. It's very randomized. They tend to be very, very cursed. They tend to be, sometimes they're actually quite perceptive, sometimes even more so than would ever show up on an inspirational poster from like the 90s and the 2000s. You may have heard of Demotivators. That was a series very, very popular in the 2000s where they would purposely write motivational posters. Oh shit, I just ate it. I'm sorry, I kept my paws too close. I'm sorry, love. Earth. But thank you for whatever food item that was. That these motivational posters would be demotivators. So they're actually quite cynical and mean. But for people who have these stupid posters at work all the time and feel oppressed by having to be fucking cheery just because the boss thinks you should, they got angry. So I don't just do one. I look at these images and we talk about them. It has this mindfulness mode where it reads things out. I don't use that. So enough talk. Let's do this. All right. You will never learn to game the system unless you stop maintaining a healthy relationship with an imaginary friend. Like gambling, exactly. Some of these have been horrifically cursed. Also in the Discord, there is a channel for InspiroBot Greatest Hits, because some of these are either they're actually remarkably good or they're horrifically bad. I save those and I put them in the Discord. So this, you will never learn to game the system unless you stop maintaining a healthy relationship with an imaginary friend. So that's nonsense. I mean, imaginary friends are important growing up as we discover who we are, as we evaluate and learn to be social with one another. So why would you want to game the system anyway? You need to, no, don't try and do something like that. Just be good to others. Let them be good to you. This is nonsense. Earth, come on, give me something good to work with. Give me something to work with. Like this. This is a cursed one. Justice is to do the complete opposite. So this is nonsense. It's AI generated slop. The image may be AI generated, or it just picks some random thing from a friggin' photo library. It probably is generated though. So we've got we've got a house buried in snow. That auxiliary building is really buried. Hecky. I don't know if it's an observatory somewhere. It's like you can see. Then again, this image could not get a rebellion exactly. So justice is to do the complete opposite. So a lot of ideas of justice are retribution justice. So when someone wrongs you, wrong them back. So it's interesting, actually, thinking about this more, there's actually a nice aspect to this. This is definitely getting saved, because not necessarily if others wrong us, just continuing the cycle of vengeance is pointless. Why? All it does is just generate more enmity that goes on and on and on. They wrong us back. They do back and forth, escalates everything. It's a cycle of retribution that never ends. So if they wrong us, maybe we should do the exact opposite. Maybe we should be better. And that's sort of philosophy I really heavily ascribe to, that trauma and bad events can have two effects on a person. They can make them hard and brittle and cold and mean, or it can turn them into some of the most amazing people there is, because they're determined that no one else will ever have to suffer as they have. And those are the people that I respect the most. So yes, justice is to do the complete opposite. When they do wrong, do right. Yeah, we're saving this one. Now this is a dangerous thing right here. Okay, that's okay. Sometimes a download folder would go to a folder that is full of things that you should not see due to Twitch TOS. Wolf Wisdom. Oh, thank you very much. You see, I use it as a conversation starter. That's why I love this thing so much. So thanks, Astral. Earth. Whoa, this is hard to read. We don't stop manipulating because we succeed. We succeed because we stop. Ooh, this is good. We don't stop manipulating because we succeed. We succeed because we stop manipulating. That's good. That is good. That is a keeper. That's another keeper here. This okay. So we got a little bit of a rough start. Why it caught its footing, but now we're firing on all cylinders here, because this is very true. Manipulating others to get what you want is a terribly, I won't lie, it's a very effective strategy. The best way to take things that you want and to get them and to satisfy your own needs, whatever those needs are, ranging from simply that you want something out of them to something sexual, is to just bend them to your will, to push through their weaknesses, to find the most weakest point of attack, and to simply use them like an object, and to throw them away when they've no longer can serve any utility, or they try to fight back. I've been manipulated too many times. I hate it. Exactly. Manipulation is horrible. It's one of the worst things you can do, because I spoke earlier that evidencing weakness is actually one of the strongest acts we can do. And it's dangerous because people who are unscrupulous will use it against us and manipulate us. But if we don't show some vulnerability and we all just run around with these giant walls built around ourselves in our own little personal castles, then we're never going to get to know anyone else, and we're never going to have any relationships that actually mean anything, and we're always going to be alone. So we don't stop manipulating because we succeed. We succeed because we stop manipulating, because you stop trying to use others and bend them to your will. Instead, work with them. Care about them. If you want friends, be a friend. If you want to be loved, love others. Don't demand, give. And then you'll get it back. Is it guaranteed? No. Is this a movie? No. Is it Hollywood? Fuck no. Does it always work? No. You can reach out your paw to others, give of yourself, offer up yourself, and draw back a bloody stump. It happens so much. So the easy thing is to say, well, fuck that. I'm just going to clam up and ignore everybody else. You're right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I ignore everybody else, and I'm just going to depend on myself. And if I want anything, I'm going to take it. Fuck this noise. The whole red pill crap and all this strength and stuff and all that, and being alpha, and fuck that noise. It's just you're being a manipulator. No matter how many times you get hurt, keep reaching out, because the strongest person, when you knock them down, they'll get back up. And they'll still be that strong, kind person. So yes, We don't stop manipulating because we succeed. We succeed because we stop manipulating. That's the best one I've seen in a while. All right. I think we're just going to do this to the end. I just keep going until I'm done. There's no love the wisdom. Oh, I appreciate that immensely, love. Thank you. I try.
Honey, your
Okay.
wisdom comes naturally to you at this point.
A little vague. Learn from him. Ooh. I mean, okay, so I can say the most obvious is religious aspect, but is it? I mean, I'm a pan poly furry. Religion doesn't really like me, so I tend to try to shy away now. So I'm going to stay away from that one. But why are we washing our hands? What the heck? This makes no sense. Him? Who? Him? Who? Who is? Why not her? Why not them? There could be a lot of wisdom from them. I know several of them. They're wonderful furs. Never hate on wisdom. It's always handy, even if it seems or sound confusing. Agreed. Agreed. Be a better person, basically. He could be rude individual, be better. Nice, Mr. Wolfhart. Well done. It's him from that place. You know, that guy with the face. That's very true. Well done. Well done. You actually redeemed this one because learn from others' examples, both positive and negative. And sometimes you might have to wash your hands of them, but you can still learn from them. So yeah, not necessarily a greatest hit, but still positive, a good one. Let's see. What do we do? So do I have, it's a minute. I think I have another extension, but then the ads are going to come. So we're probably going to have to end before they hit. I don't let the ads just run. I take breaks because I don't want to do that. I don't want first to have to deal with my ads. So finish the fight others couldn't. Yeah, I hear that one. All right. Okay. Compare yourself to women you think are going to... Wow, that's a terrible one. Compare yourself to women you think are going to manipulate you. Well, I guess you can compare yourself and try to be better than them. We've talked about manipulation a lot tonight already. So, again, this is word salad. It's AI-generated slop. But, okay, I do have a couple snoozes left, so we can push this a little further out. But it's... Okay, you can compare yourself to those who are going to manipulate women, men, whoever, but do not emulate them. Do not emulate them. No, be the better person. One man's slop is another man's treasure. Yeah, well, the thing is, humans are good at seeing patterns. It's what kept us alive in the savannas, because seeing a leopard in that tall grass, it might not actually be a leopard, but it might be. High obscurity, by the way. So it's better to jump at something that's not there than to not jump at the thing that might be there. So we're really good at spotting patterns. There's a word for it. I can't remember offhand, but yeah. So seeing patterns in this AI word slop is, and it's called AI. There's no intelligence. It's a large language model. All it does is try to pick the next word in the succession that seems to fit. There's no overarching intelligence or goal. It works one word at a time. And it's designed to write ad copy. That's what they're for. Let's move on. What do you got? What do you got for me? Give me a good one here. Well, I would say that's probably true. Assault is the purest assault. I mean, by mere definition alone, something is the platonic ideal of itself. What? There's no there with this one, huh? Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, this one's. I love the panda, by the way. Human existence without the social contract is one hell of a party. All right, so there's a lot to unpack here. So Rousseau's social contract from the Enlightenment is the idea that just merely by being human and living in society, we have to ascribe to a social contract to care for each other, not simply be entirely out for ourselves. We actually have to think of others, and not only just to think of others and their needs, but to actually provide for them. This is the foundation of things like a welfare state and other foundational aspects to pretty much every Western government now. But so this one says, so if we abandon the social contract and say, fuck it, everybody is on their own, well, those with means will suddenly be freed of the necessity to care for others and can then throw one fucking hell of a party. Yeah. So then you end up with the French Revolution because it's let them eat cake. And the sans-culottes get a little pissed off about that because they have no bread. And then she says, let them eat cake, and things go bad. Earth, hello?
It is ready.
It's ready. Okay, I'm almost done, Dirk. Almost. It's almost time. I'm having
Take your
fun.
time, honey.
Earth. It's called tautology. Ah, exactly. The previous one. So this, I digged a panda. What the heck? What the heck with the panda? Earth. All right, one more. Then we'll knock off. I got one more push off the ads, and I'll use it to finish up. Okay, so this is dry for wet. That model is not actually underwater. That was added later. Yeah, their clothing's wrong. Ask, dare to be different, and sing a song. This is nonsense.
Not to a singer. If you think about it, this applies to singers.
Huh?
If you think about it, this applies to singers.
Ask. Oh, that is true. Oh, you have my body. Get out of the camera.
I'm going.
Hey, give me my body back there. The VC face tracking gets a little fucked up if there's more than one person. Earth. Read the ADDASAS. How do you say? ADS ads. Yeah. Ads. It's all the point of these large language models is to write lots and lots of ad copy. Nobody reads ad copy in very great detail. It's very lightly just skimmed over, and it's supposed to be just produced by the billions, but be somewhat targeted to the individual consumer. That's the point of all this shit. Everybody's usually there for all kinds of other silliness thing. Ads, exactly. It's all part of the plan. The AI knows. Yeah, I actually took a programming class. I started to work on a CS second degree. I'm not going to finish that one because my job couldn't care less. But one of the courses I had, they had a small unit where they talked about AI, and we were assigned to use it to try to write a program. Rapidly discovered that every time you told it that the program was wrong, it said, "Oh, I apologize," and it gave me the exact same fucking program. Gave me the exact same code with the same answer. So it doesn't actually learn. It says, "Oh, I'll fix it," and then it doesn't. It lies. So don't trust it. Okay, let's put this back. Let's switch around. Let's shrink down on this, and let's as a desktop, so I don't have to hear the music from the game overlaid with the other music that you guys are hearing at the same time, which was okay, is starting to get a little exasperating. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here because we're almost done. It's the dinner is ready, and I do have to get to bed. I have to run tomorrow, and then I have to get to work for a little while. Then I have to start packing, get ready. Because on Thursday I will be heading out to Las Vegas FurCon, as I said previously. So there will be no stream this Thursday. I do apologize. I apologize, as I've said many times, for the lack of all of the streams last week, because of course I was out in the Midwest for a very tragic event, but I had to go. Yeah, I do get the AI problem at a daily basis, not correcting itself. Yeah, there's no intelligence there. It doesn't remember anything.
Mr. Wolf has a question. What's the question?
Huh?
Mr. Wolf has a question.
Oh, real quick, I have a question. This is why I have an assistant. Please go ahead. We have 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So ask away. Furf. So no stream this Thursday. There will be nothing in VR this weekend, obviously, because I will be at Las Vegas FurCon. If anyone is going, feel free to look me up. And then the following week. So like, what are you finding to be munching on? Oh, pasta. pasta with Alfredo sauce. It's going to be good.
It
Earth.
was supposed to be chicken Alfredo, but we forgot to pick up the chicken.
Yeah, we're not perfect. We're not perfect. The shopping expedition did not go completely according to plan. My normal meals are much more Spartan because I pretty much eat protein and water because I lost a third of my body weight, and I'm a triathlete and a marathon runner and a bit of a fitness lunatic now. Boy, that's changed a lot from a few years ago. But yeah, when guests come, they don't want to eat what I eat, so I eat a little better for a little while. So Earth. Nobody's perfect. Let's be real. Exactly. It's spaced out for a second. I get that completely, love. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. This has been a really good stream, albeit it started quite hard. I really appreciate everyone for being here and coming and all that. I do not know about next Tuesday. I don't know exactly when I'll be back. I have to drive back. Will I be back in time to stream? If I can, I will, but I will let you know. We'll let you know. Definitely next Thursday should be back to normal until we start running into May. I attend 2 cons in quick succession on subsequent weekends, Furry Week in Atlanta and Cal Furry in Canada. So there's going to be a lot of missing time there too. I do apologize, but these big cons pretty much annihilate streams for a while. It's definitely con season. So if Furry Week in Atlanta is massive, it's going to be a very good time. There's going to be a whole lot going on. I'm there for the better part of a week. It's going to be good. Fur cons are amazing. It's also massive. Holy smokes, they're huge. I will evade a space for the next time, or I'll attempt. You're more than welcome. Please, as join the Discord, Discord. There's that links list in the welcome channel. There's all kinds of stuff and all that. My DMs are always open. It's in the Discord. If you want to reach out, please feel free to do so. I am but one wolf. I can be slow. So I do I do a lot. I run 6 days a week. I work full time. I swim. I would be biking, but bikes are expensive. We haven't gotten one yet. So there's a lot going on. I stream. I run a VR chat group. I go to VR chat meetups and all that. I'm in a lot of communities. I'm a happy wolf. This is good. I have 9 partners. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And you're all welcome to come with me. Thank you so much for being here with me. This has been truly wonderful. And I hope that all of you are well. And I hope that you're good to yourselves and good to each other. Let's find somebody to raid. Shit, the ads are going to come while we're raiding. All right. So, Hecky, I'm sorry. I have no more pushes. Let's find somebody. Okay. Ooh, Cade's up. Earth. That's good. Kofu wasn't here. We got to raid him. Yep. KYOFU, the wolf. Yes, I know I'm going to get the freaking ads. I'll try to be fast. All right. So, yes. So we'll hit, wow, 8. That's great. Hecky. Yeah. Let's 10. Let's quintuple his viewer count. That's great. So I've got dueling things here. We're going to dismiss that. I'm using all of my snoozes, which means next time I don't get any. But that's all right. So thank you, truly, from the bottom of my heart, all of you for being here. I do not do this to support myself. I do it as a hobby. The streamers for so long have been my heroes. Furry streamers, in several cases, saved my life. So I just try to give back. And I enjoy the idea of building a community of my own, which is wild, but actually works. It's absolutely wild.
Helped by me.
Yeah, thank you. It is my, he made the servers and everything. Astral's a good Dirk. Earth, I love him a lot. I love you.
Love you too.
Earth. So be good to yourselves and be good to each other. All we have is each other. Nobody's an island. All we can do is try and be good together. And that's all we can do is support each other. So thank you so much. Stay safe. I appreciate that. Earth. Thank you so much. Earth.